talked about. It's a lot of shit to be done. That's another thing. We got to
Yeah.
go outside and talk, and we got to do some shit.
Hey, all right, listen up. We here. We here.
Yo,
We here. We here. We here. We are getting. My bad. My bad. I'm sorry. We getting canceled. You know what I'm saying? This is not proper English around here because we don't care how you talk. We don't care how you feel. We don't give a fuck about your feelings. You know why? We getting canceled. Okay. First and foremost,
Yeah.
we got to enlighten, spread positive energy. Okay, and raise the frequency of the planet. That's why we are here. All right. Now, if you don't like cussing, this ain't for you. If you don't like profanity, this ain't for you. If you don't like, you know what I'm saying, if you don't like black folks, this ain't for you. Okay? But now we allow anybody in here, gay, straight, fat, black, orange, purple, yellow, skinny. We don't discriminate. We love all that loves us. Okay? But remember, we don't give a fuck about your feelings. So if you're sensitive, this ain't for you either. Now we got that up the way. We got a couple of people up in here. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start off with the network.
yo, y'all already know it's your girl, the network goddess, the one that knows somebody that knows somebody that know woo 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 and they cousin too. And I know for tonight, my nigga, we getting canceled.
All right, Barbie.
Y'all, it's your girl, Erica, Barbie, Christina. Um, hey, look, we in the building. We ready to talk about it. Let's get to it.
All right, Lee Candace.
Yo, 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 it's the Candace. I'm ready to pop my shit. Let's talk about it.
Let's go.
One. Don
Yo,
Don.
it's your boy Don Debo from the west side of Chicago. You hear me? Cut us in or cut us the fuck out.
All right, here we go, man. Listen. Now,
Hey, hey.
y'all know how it gets down. You feel me? When I do this, I have all my goose lined up. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm about to talk about. I know all of that. But this is at a spur of the moment type of thing. And lately this week I've been working on myself. I've been trying to stay positive. I've been trying to stay off the media, all of that. I've been just focusing on myself. But getting phone calls, yo, we got to talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's get canceled. You know what I'm saying? I'm always down to get canceled. Been getting canceled all. Come on now, this ain't new to me. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let the network. You know what I'm saying? Because she was the main one calling me up, telling like we got to talk about it. So let's talk about it. What's first?
Yo, y'all already know. I'm the one that knows somebody. But what I know is right now, right, ice ain't right, gang. Ice ain't right. It's not right. So I'm here right now to see what's y'all insight on this ice situation because they treat people as if they were not human at all. Like I saw a video on Facebook where this one guy was on his way to work and he was on the phone, I guess, explaining to people that the police, well, not the police, let me rephrase that, ICE that stopped him. How is ICE pulling people over though? That stopped him. He's sitting there on the phone. Do you not know these people broke his window? Talk about get the fuck out the car, bro. And I'm talking about glass splattered everywhere, all on him. Like, come on, we are human. And the thing is, they're trying to divide us because black and brown we strong.
Yeah.
Take away the brown, it's
Okay.
just the black. But let's see, we gonna talk about it though.
Okay.
Yeah, that's deep.
Um.
Um,
Yeah. I want to say first off, I want to say that we have to know that their agenda is to replace black with the brown. Okay, that's their agenda.
What?
They're
What?
trying to
I feel like to
replace.
place everybody with the other.
They're trying to because now you got to realize that for the longest it's always been black versus brown. We've
Okay.
been against ourselves for the longest. Light skin first black skin. You know what I'm saying? Light skin first dark skin. It's always been like that. It's always been like that. So they're using that against us now. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
so
Turn against black. And now look at what they doing on the TV shows, nigga. Even in the motherfucking cartoons. Um, all these Coco Melons and Dave and they was what is it? It's either a black man or a white woman, white man or a black woman. Look at the commercials. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to normalize brown, light skin. Okay, they don't want nobody black, and then they figure like, okay, if white people are dying because they are, okay, the rate is higher than the birth rate right now. Okay, so we got to know that. So in order for them to live longer, guess what they got to do? They got to have our DNA in them. We got to.
Hey,
It's
gang.
deep. Come on, man.
Nah, gang. That's
Yeah, but this to
But let's
me,
go back
right?
to the ice. Let's go back to the. Let's go back to the ice. My bad.
Yeah, based on that
right.
ICE situation, everybody got that's a whole nother form of genocide that and people not even really and it's another form of war that people don't really see inside. That what it does is it keep races divided, keep people jealous about each other, what
Yeah.
other have privileges of and what others don't have privileges of.
Hey,
That's the whole purpose of that, really. That's the whole purpose of immigration, really. We got to understand even that we don't even see that they got what we stay in North America. We got South America, and South America is still part of America, but those people still consider immigrants.
How
so
if they get
brown.
American?
Exactly. So it's like sometimes we look at things on a personal note, and they put us in our what we call feelings, and
Yep.
we see things on the races, and so they got us in what we call a crayon box first of all. And we have to understand in this crayon box, with all us seeing colors, we don't see the human race. And once we get outside the mindset of colors, we'll see that it's not about who was here first, it's about who's actually here now and recognize who's here together and what it takes to survive together in all actuality.
I hear what you said and how you saying it, but it's a color gonna always matter. That's what I think. That's what.
No, it's gonna matter as long as we make it matter. We have our
Yeah.
own mindsets and ability to change any type
It
of
has,
environments or anything that's going on inside our what we call our ecosystem. So it's all about what, like we say, we evolve every day, bro. This wasn't how I thought yesterday, you know. So
but we
us
have
as
to
a
look at.
people, as we evolve, we should evolve to start to know better and not know what's the we only think of what's the worst against us and start to think about what's the better for us
Mhm.
sometimes. And the government has pit us against each other, and we say that on the regular, but not knowing that we constantly speak against each other instead of speaking, how to empower with each other.
What's
And
better?
that ISIS shit, it's fucked up if you ask me, because we got to understand how many other doors of people that shit really it phased. It didn't just phase those fucking Venezuelans that came over here. There was also Africans, there was immigrants, it was Jamaicans, there was immigrants, it was Haitians,
Mhm.
there was immigrants. So
Mhm.
And think
what?
about it. I mean, I understand that it's a lot of them, but shit, all our doctors is mostly foreigners.
Yeah.
All your providers, all your producers. So, but
Everything.
not
America
only
ain't
that,
doing shit for America.
we got to really just know this too. We got to know the history of race and what race is. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, race is this. Race is black. First thing is, all nationalities have our bloodline in them.
Yeah. We
So
the
They
original
do.
people. Come on now.
we the original. We are the true original indigenous people.
Yeah.
There's no race that doesn't have black in them.
Come on
So
now.
we have to have more. If we're gonna be saying we have empathy for the blacks, we got to have more empathy for all people with the bloodline of our people in them. And we have to realize that sometimes, because guess what I learned with my son being Puerto Rican and black, and I used to visit Puerto Rico a lot. When you go to Puerto Rico, it's 3 statues all around the state, all around the land of Puerto Rico, all around the island. It's a white man, an Indian man, and a black man.
Okay. So how do you feel about? Hold on, hold that thought, because I got, because you said the Puerto Rican whole situation. How do you feel about what Fat Joe said when he said Puerto Ricans and blacks curated hip hop? Puerto Rican was a huge part of that culture, or
That's
a part
fact.
of
That's
that.
that
Fat
he
Joe
he
said,
not, he not excluding that he got black in him, but he just saying them as the two cultures combined is what made that. He not excluding that he got black in him because he's saying and,
mhm.
but that's facts.
Okay, and then secondly, we have to look out for ourselves. We have to
Self
do.
sufficient, self
We have to.
preservation is everything.
we have to do the same thing everybody else doing. All the whites, they take care of themselves first. The
Yeah,
Chinese, they gonna put
facts,
themselves first. The
facts,
Japanese, Korean, the
facts,
Jews, the Arabs,
facts.
all of them. So why can't we do that? Why are we black folks always talking about some, oh, it don't matter, color don't matter. We have to love all. No, we don't. We have to love
It
ourselves
ain't that we
first.
got. That's
Then
facts.
love
You
everybody
know
else.
why it's hard for us to love ourselves? Because we
It's
find
not.
ourselves displaced.
So listen,
Because
we are
we realize to identify ourselves in some of everybody.
our
Yeah,
people are, but we are made of love. Like we are a
So
loving, we are loving people.
we can relate to Latinos, we can relate to Indians, we can relate to Arabics, we can
Mhm.
relate to some of everybody because we in some of everybody.
So when
So
we
it
but
start
starts
you
to
know
talking
become
about,
what though?
so that's why you have what we call, right, that's what you have the Asian. You ever heard of the Asian? Oh, I'm trying to get it out correct. How
the
can I say
Asiatic,
it?
the
The
Asiatics,
Asiatics, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is the black Asians
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. And just like
Religion.
you got black Latin, you got black Mexicans, you got white Africans.
But the thing, like a lot of people don't realize that when you see
Let
all
me
of
ask y'all
these,
this: Did y'all know that Madagascar, other than that movie, the place actually exists?
yeah,
No, I
what?
didn't.
I'm asking.
And
I'm asking. This how
no,
deep
I
that shit
didn't.
hit, bro. This how
Yeah,
deep that shit hit,
I
bro.
was
They
just
don't know that's a real place.
today's year old when I
And
just
do you
found
know
that
that
out
that
just
place
now.
is filled with predominantly white African Americans?
hey,
Do
they
y'all
can't.
know that right
But
now half of Africa is owned by China, and China is over there right now migrating,
In,
buying up more than Africa, and over there
in
also
Jamaica,
mixing their bloodline with the Africans right now
in Jamaica, in
to
Jamaica,
keep their blood. They act when they saying that they buying niggas to come over to other countries to produce right now. They serious.
oh, wait. No, wait. Hold on. Speaking of that, right? They're definitely paying people to get the fuck out of America.
Yeah,
Me and
and come
my
also
partner
come and
Monica paying.
reproduce the bloodlines out
yeah,
of America. They paying
Yeah.
guys to come
yeah.
have babies
So
with women in other
Who,
countries
hey,
right now.
who paying? In
so
what
me and my
country?
partner
How much they
Monica
paying?
P, we was just talking about this Sunday on Kiss a Cousin, right? How they really paying people. Like they giving you your own property, like they paying you to get
Really
married, they paying you to produce, they paying you to, you
crazy.
know what I'm saying? They really paying people to
To come
come
and
over
populate.
there. And
They
guess
pay.
what?
So look, I don't know if they paying people to
Where?
populate
Hold on.
areas, right? So
Where?
right
What?
here,
How much
if
they
y'all see,
paying?
yeah,
How much? How much they paying?
they
What
paying
country?
thousands. They paying thousands
What?
for people to.
But
They'll pay you
yes,
to move
they
to
paying
Indiana, even in
thousands.
Indiana,
I
the state of
finna see.
Indiana, in
Oh,
states too, not just
Well, I
states.
think that
Indiana
in
hot.
Indiana how
No, I'm
they
just
have
saying it's not just out the
everything.
country they paying, but other states, state to states they paying.
Hey,
But this
Yeah,
what's going on right here, right over
across the
my head.
country. They saying get the fuck out of America. They have a website. You could type it in right now. Get the fuck out of America. It's the website. And they're paying people
I ain't
to
gonna
get
do
the
it.
fuck out of America.
I ain't gonna type that in mine. I ain't gonna type that in.
Everybody moving to Ghana right now, Africa. You want
That's
to
a
get
that's a red flag. I'm typing that in. That's a red flag. You trying to be on the list if you type that in. Don't type that in.
we already, hey, fuck that. We getting canceled. Type it in. We ain't scared of being on no list.
I'm really not. I'm
Type
on.
in get the fuck out of America.com.
I'm
It's right
we
already.
not
there.
scared. We
I'm
getting
already on
canceled.
the list.
We not scared. That look, we want to get on the list.
I'm
Fuck.
already on the list. So
I think I'm
let's
already
go.
on the motherfucking
I want
terrorist
to go
list.
back. Hold on. I want to go back because we ain't even. I want to go back. I don't want to jump around. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to go back to we are the original people, right? Our bloodline, like we are, our blood is strong. You know what I'm saying? Like our women, they are the strongest. You know what I'm saying? They are the mother. They are the goddesses. So this is
Of
why
course.
all of our teenagers, right? These little girls, 14 through I would know 12 through like 23, they are getting snatched up. They getting snatched up.
Oh,
They disappearing. They disappearing. Why do you think they
Oh,
disappearing?
they
They
because
take
of their organs, boy.
Yes, they taking these look and they trying to reproduce. They are dying. Listen, they are dying. Do y'all not get what I'm saying? They are dying.
It's called dopamine.
They are dying. They about to be extinct. They was always talking. We about no. They about to be extinct, and that's why they're pushing this interracial relationship thing on movies, commercials, TV show, baby shows. Like they are dying.
Yeah.
Real life, be for real. Like it's yo.
Well,
What?
it's like I
But
said, one thing we talked about last time is as far as the movies, we know the movies is beyond entertainment, and a lot of people just see it for entertainment and not the actual subliminal messages and hidden
Mhm.
messages that's inside the movies. But who actually get it the worst? Well, not the worst. Well, they get more the kids and the cartoons. They put it more in cartoons, but adults ain't watching cartoons. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I'm just telling somebody about this today. As an adult, if you go back and watch the cartoons you watched as when you was younger, you're gonna be wild once you be able to depict the subliminal messages in it. You
Mhm.
be like, what the fuck was they showing us? What
Mhm.
the fuck was they teaching us? You know what I'm saying? But today we also allow our kids sometimes to be entertained by that same shit, not
Yeah.
knowing what's installed in them, not knowing what's hypnotizing them, not knowing, you know what I'm saying? And then we're going to talk about what's the behaviors of the kids and stuff like that.
You you have to realize, you know what I'm saying? Everything that they do is they have an agenda behind it. They already done
Absolutely.
planned what they're gonna do. Okay. So with the cartoons, each generation had its own agenda of what they wanted to push for that generation, for that, you know what I'm saying? So y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all older than me, right? Y'all cartoons had different subliminal messages in them. So when y'all got
boy,
old,
ain't nobody
it's,
that much older than you. You got the
I'm
same
just saying, but
cartoons, my nigga.
I'm gonna say they all really had the same subliminal. It's
nah,
really a time. It's a timeline agenda in it all. It's not that it's different
like
messages. It's a timeline and an agenda inside it all.
cool.
You
The
know.
TV, the shows that I grew up, you know what I'm saying? The shows I grew up watching, it was a lot of cross dressing in it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
in the thousands, you know what I'm saying? Like 1995, no, not 1990s and like 1999,
I ain't
2000.
even seen no shows with the
It was like that.
2000s and
But
shit,
past,
man.
exactly.
Not the
But past that,
90s.
like
The 90s.
1990, like
Yeah.
1990,
They came out with the
no,
Teletubbies. That was the first.
1999.
So, well,
Like,
that's not it. If y'all want to take it back, Tweety Bird. When everybody thought Tweety Bird was what?
you ain't even know. You ain't know if it was a boy or a girl.
Did you know that
Man,
half the cartoons you was watching was gay, or was the opposite sex that they actually portrayed themselves to be?
Like, yeah, you can go back to Bugs Bunny. He used to always cross dress. Daffy Duck, the whole Looney Tunes. But
But it's
yeah,
deeper than
but
that. It's
and
deeper than that. When you
yeah,
get taught
but
that
far
Walt
as this,
Disney, the symbol of Walt Disney is 666. When you get taught that the bunny is on Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse is 666. When you
oh
can't see,
yeah, I
when you
seen
see
all
that,
that.
yeah, you see that shit, you can't unsee it, and it's crazy because, like I said, you have even adults today that tattoo that shit on them. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? This shit's so motherfucking, like I say, pinch.
I
It's so
forget my man's
motherfucking
Hey,
name.
hey,
penetrating inside our
that's the
minds
beginning
sometimes.
of my phone number. So you feel me? That's the beginning of my phone number.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I promise you, not even trying, but did I made a whole fucking, logo. Shit, crash out 666 on there.
Hey,
Yeah.
but how many protons we got? How many electrons we got? How many neutrons we
Nah,
got?
nah,
Hmm?
nah.
Now, now back to this though. What I was saying, if they get rid of all the browns, that's just gonna leave the black. Now, don't get me wrong. I feel like Trump
Yeah.
really just want it how it was, black against the whites, because that's what it's going to come to, according to the
No, it's
thing that
not.
Elon Musk
It's
with the
not about
Adolf Hitler
race. I'm telling
and
y'all, we're gonna
touching
keep
his.
ourselves stuck in a box if we continue to think it's race.
No,
It's not about
listen,
race.
listen, 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 Linda, listen. what with him getting rid of that, with them trying to get rid of the brown, it's a big agenda to this shit. Now what? You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. It's some things that I totally agree with. Just like right now, if we was to go to Africa or Jamaica or even China and we have a baby there, even though we came there, it's just us. We have a baby there. My baby would not be a citizen of China. My baby would not be a citizen of Africa. It's still going to be an American baby because we are the only country that allow people to have babies and become citizens. So that part I don't disagree. It's like why we got to be the gullible ones, why we got to be the nice ones. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with him on that. When all the other countries don't allow that shit,
They
but
don't listen. They don't allow. We're not allowed to do anything. Let's get that straight up. You know what I'm saying? Not us. Anybody else can. They can come over here and be citizens. They're gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? They do their green card and all that. We didn't have to do that. We don't have no green card. We don't have to. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to do documentations every year to be like, okay, I still want to stay here this year. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to do none of that. But we still have less, more laws, and we have less rights than anybody else. It's in the
He just
Constitution.
said it. He just knelt it on the head. So the
You know what
point
I'm
is,
saying?
so
Right.
what? So the whole thing is, in reality, is you got to take it back to this. In America, laws really don't exist. Laws are made.
Man laws, man-made laws. You got man-made laws, and
They
you
don't
have
exist. They
universal
made.
law.
Laws do not exist. Laws are made in America. In third world countries where things are the way they existed back then and the way they always been, those are laws. The things that has
Mhm.
not changed since the beginning of time with them.
Right.
Those are laws. Things that
We
they
got
doing here in America today, this shit is made up. Laws do not exist.
that
we
part,
have law. We have
and
laws.
that's why Trump said he was taking away the daylight savings time. Now did y'all hear about that part?
Okay, let's first of all let's talk about daylight savings. Okay, first of all, time is an illusion.
It
Time don't.
is.
Time does
It
not
is.
exist.
It
So,
does
At
not.
all.
It
Joe,
don't exist.
I
I've
don't
been
blame
saying
Trump
this.
for that because it
I've
Y'all
don't.
don't
been
even know we
oh,
on here 1 o'clock in what
fuck
they call
Trump.
the morning right now.
Fuck Trump. Man, I've been
No.
saying this since I was like, I'm like, yo, how if time is, you know what I'm saying? I'm a jit right now. I'm just as a kid thinking like, if time is time, you know what I'm saying? If time is for like it just goes on, can't nobody stop time. How can somebody set back an hour? That's what I'm thinking.
Exactly. That's why I follow time. That's why I be late
I'm
everywhere I go.
thinking,
Motherfuckers be like, "You is not on time." You know that shit start. I be like,
so time is a contract between
"Night.
two people,
Fuck is you talking?"
two parties,
That's it. Bam. You
two
said that, bro.
parties. I'm
You
sorry, not
said
partners,
that.
parties. Okay, I'd be like, hey, because back then when they didn't have no motherfucking watches, right? What they say? Meet me at what? Sundown. Okay, the sun going down. Let me go meet my man's. You feel me? Like what we
Day and
doing is
night.
just a contract between two parties. All these
And it
numbers.
was up to the person to be at that destination and be there chilling all day waiting on the next motherfucker or not.
Mm-hmm. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? So listen, the thing about y'all got to realize, man, Trump is not a politician. He is not one of these. You know what I'm saying? He's not your
He a
original
businessman.
politician. He is. He's a businessman, right?
Mhm.
He gonna take care of him and the people that's just like him. Okay,
Yep. That's exactly what he gonna do.
and he's going to manipulate. He's gonna take advantage of. He's gonna do anything and everything to win. Okay, the y'all nigga. They how long have they been talking about banning TikTok? They talked about this when what? When he was in office the first time, right or wrong?
Y'all thought the ban was over with? It's still getting banned.
No, no,
Y'all
no,
know
no,
that,
no, no,
right?
no. The first, his
Yeah,
first
boy.
term,
They said
his
75 days.
75 days. That's all y'all had. I told you.
his first term. What do you do? They said they was gonna ban TikTok. Never happened. Okay, he was the one that did it this term. He just did it, and then what do you do? He gave it right back to y'all within 14 hours. Does just goes to show y'all. He was like, "Hey, I take it away and I give it right back to you. I'm in charge." I got the power. That's what he just, and he's showing it in y'all face. He's showing it in everybody's face. I can do whatever I want to do, and y'all gonna love me for it. Y'all still gonna love me. Do we not see this?
So something I want to say about this is that because I don't like to glorify one man like that at all sometimes, and
Yeah.
we misunderstand the concept of Congress. No one man got all that power. It's
Mhm.
not Trump's decision. He can say what he wanted. He can be the one inside that podium at all times, being the one to speak it, but he's not the official decision maker. It comes up to what they call the decision makers inside that Congress. So with that being said, sometimes we got to focus on the people that's around him. You know what I'm saying? It's other people that's GBA, that's guilty by association too with him. You know what I'm saying? So we talk about Trump, but it's a whole nother man. This ball field bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? This
He's
this
the
this
face.
field this field this field go deeper than that. And
He's the
another thing
face.
I was trying to come into touching on is that we don't see that really a lot of shit that's going on is going to lead into, like I said, I had decided to make this green screen my backdrop real fast because it's saying territorial evolution. When y'all get a chance, if everybody get a chance, whenever they get a chance, go and check that out. Territorial evolution that happened in the United States. And that's going to give y'all a real clear idea of what's really going on in the world right now.
Go ahead,
And
break
that's
it down.
deeper than, like I say.
Just break it down to us
So,
real quick. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So I don't know if y'all know right now.
Before you get into that, I wanted to let you know. You know what I'm saying? When I asked you how many protons, electrons, and neutrons we had,
What we get.
carbon. I was talking about carbon. So we are
Uh-huh.
carbonated beings. That's what I was trying to get into. But it's 666. But go ahead.
Okay.
But that's a whole, you know what I'm saying? That's the numbers that's dealing with is
Yeah, 3, 6, and 9 are numbers of the universe.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
All right, go ahead.
but it's okay. We'll get back into that. But yeah, my purpose of talking about the territorial evolution is because I don't know if y'all know right now, y'all, if they talking about the eruption of this Mayan volcano. If y'all know about the Mayan volcano, is about to erupt.
Mm. Ooh.
So if y'all
Oh,
go look at what happens when the Mayan volcano erupts, with the so back in 1815, the world was reset by famine.
okay.
The volcano erupted. It was so much black cloud and the smoke in the skies that it blocked the sun that nothing was able to harvest.
Mm-hmm. And that's
So
what they're
that was a
doing now.
test. So that was a test run with the fire of California.
Mm-hmm.
We right here in Chicago the other day, we just had a alert. Did y'all know we just had an alert for a fire, for rapid fires?
Really? On what? When? Where? How?
Oh yeah, right here in Chicago.
We ain't got that much woods. It's
It was
building.
no, we got snow. It wasn't no dry area out here today. They said there's not a wind gust, not nothing dry. We got snow out here. It's just melting. We just getting back in the 30s or something out here.
See,
We just below zero.
so with this territorial evolution, this is all about like the Louisiana Purchase and all of that.
Absolutely.
And
Boom. Now you going there.
this is
Now you
all
going there.
about
It
them
goes into
taking
the
over.
now it's going. Now you going there.
They just taking over. They just basically taking over
Territory.
territory.
Hmm.
All
And they
right.
don't give a fuck how they doing it, how many
They don't.
shits they kill, how much they burn up, how much they flood out, how much they rain out. They're taking over territory and rebuild their economies how they want it.
If these and I want Miss Barbie to hop in on this because West Coast. If these fires are man, my bad, not man, they man made, but if these fires are natural, how is it that
Why Vegas ain't burned down yet?
certain houses aren't even touched? And why did Allstate, who's no, that's not Allstate, my bad, Allstate, State Farm,
State Farm.
they insurance policy 3 months before the motherfucking fires.
Because they knew that it was already gonna happen.
Yeah, this was
How?
planned.
How do you know a natural disaster? And don't give me that technology bullshit. Because natural, if it's not, it's gonna happen no matter what. Mother Nature, and she's not predictable.
No,
Exactly.
to them, long as they cause it, it's natural still.
Yeah,
Man-made,
because that's the job, to make it look like it was natural.
Yeah.
naturally man-made.
So
Now, the fact that there are fires happening in Chicago, or surrounding areas, I do not believe that that is natural.
this,
Um, the fact that I also saw today that there were fires out in like North Carolina and things like it's not natural. This is people starting fires now. At this point, they're like, "Oh, okay, well, y'all want to set stuff on fire? Let's do it." I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was supposed to happen because this is the agenda, but it's really
absolutely,
weird that it's happening during the winter time the way that it is now.
absolutely.
California, I totally understand. I know that some people did set fires, um, purposely,
Trying to
but
cover shit up.
it's yeah, that was on. It was a lot of people
That was
doing it on
still part of the
purpose,
plan.
absolutely. But that's been always. It's always that's just what they do out there. You know what I mean? It's natural. Um, but I think that it's another agenda to it all. And I don't know if it's just destroying property to raise, certain property taxes, just to get people to get up out of there so that they could do something else with the land. I don't know,
Um,
you know?
Territorial evolution.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Territorial evolution. I'm telling y'all what's going on in our face. They burning down
okay,
whole fucking cities in
Whole
islands
cities.
like Hawaii. They burning
okay.
down
Hmm.
whole fucking
Hold
places
on,
in our
time out
face.
now. Here you go. We finna jump back into the territorial.
Listen to me.
Jump
Did
back
y'all
into
hit that? First of all, let me just say this about
hold on,
California. Let me just hold on. Let me
hold
say
on.
this about California.
Because I want to stay on California. Hold that thought. I want to stay on Cali.
That guy
Barbie, Barbie
who
said
they
there was
caught
another Jew.
burning down that shit, talking about he was burning it down, running from the motherfucking cartel. Why was he going around burning down random shit, talking about he was trying to throw the cartel off from chasing him?
Yeah.
Get the fuck
And
out of here, y'all. They
hold on.
can't keep pissing on us and telling us it's raining, y'all.
They
They
are. They gonna
can't.
keep doing it. Like this agenda, Barbie, right? You said it's an agenda, right? We're gonna go right back to the territorial evolution. Where is
Absolutely.
okay? Olympics 2028. Where do y'all think it's at?
Where
LA.
is it?
LA.
No,
California,
no, no way.
LA.
Man, wait.
Y'all didn't know that? We already been promoting it. Y'all didn't. Oh my god.
No, I didn't know.
Hey,
Sorry.
what is hey? This hey. And that's why I like it's funny to me. It's so funny
Well, I
to me
tell
because
y'all, territory. Hey, y'all ain't seen shit yet though, cause this. Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna pray to God on this. Y'all ain't seen shit yet, cause shit gonna get close to home.
mm,
They plotting on Chicago next. I'm telling y'all, they
Yeah.
plotting on Chicago next. They plotting on New York. They gonna hit the main five
well,
tops. I'm telling y'all what's gonna
let's
happen.
let's talk about this though. All right. When was the last tragic situation that happened in Chicago? Like I'm talking major. I know we had killings, you know,
9/11.
No,
police.
Chicago. You talking about the real major, like most big history disaster was fucking the Chicago fire.
Nine. Okay. I said 9/11.
That's New York. New York, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that did happen in New York. My
They
bad.
gonna they gonna keep smacking New York. New York is just
New York is the biggest motherfucking stage in the world,
yeah. Next to LA.
next to LA, California, and New
Hollywood.
York, and Chicago.
Hollywood.
In Chicago, New York. Look, top three is gonna be
Look,
LA, Chicago, and New York. I'm telling y'all what I know. I done had epiphanies about this shit.
well, look, I don't know if y'all. I don't. Like I said, I haven't been in tune with, you know what I'm saying, what's been going on this week. I've been working on myself, you know what I'm saying? But I've been seeing, like, I go on YouTube every once in a while and I just see like little comments, you know what I'm saying? Like Trump, he he sent the warning out, something about like World War III. It's
Yeah.
gonna, right? Have y'all heard about anything like that?
Yeah.
I haven't dug deep into it, but I mean, obviously we knew it was coming. You know, we knew the New World Order was coming. You know, they trying to push out all of the currencies. They trying to push out all the religions to have one, what they say, like under one, like injustice, one for all, and whatever they pledge of allegiance is. They want all of it. They just want them to be. They want to be God,
They
and that's
trying to take it back,
they,
which that's not gonna happen.
they trying to take it back to what though? Like, what are we trying? What are y'all trying to take back? Because this is a new.
Right,
This
that's what I'm saying.
we
We not gonna let it happen.
nah, of course not. We can't let it. We. It's not that we
Who
won't let it
talking?
happen. We can't let it happen. Like it's gonna be too. It's gonna be. It's gonna take a lot of work for them to do that. They gonna have to kill. They gonna have to kill way more people in
Yeah,
order.
that's it's gonna be a lot of bloodshed. It's
Yeah.
already a lot of bloodshed. It's gonna be more.
Yeah. But it's gonna get deeper because I'm gonna tell y'all this, it's spiritual.
Yeah.
We in the spiritual warfare. This is what.
Yeah, it's spiritual. It's spiritual.
Better get your
Spiritual.
kundalini. Y'all better get your
Spiritual. It's
kundalini.
spiritual. It's gonna be spiritual, chemical, and chemical. So the thing is, that's the harder part about the part of the war that we can't really fight what we can't see.
Okay, so you talking
But
about the chemical, right?
it
So
get so we not worried about it because when I tell y'all it's spiritual, like I don't know if y'all ever encountered like spirits before, if y'all ever seen spirits or ghosts, but spirits is real. And so with that being said, I'm telling y'all we got real what they call ancestors, and
Mm-hmm.
they
yeah,
and
that's
like
why they say you got to be in tune with yourself. You got,
yeah. I'm just stating the facts of stuff though. You know what I'm saying, Queen? That's all. Yeah, other than that, no, ain't nothing, no, ain't pinning myself in my own demise at all, you
A
know.
lot of
But
people don't nobody want to hear that. Don't nobody want to hear that. They waiting on Jesus to come back.
no,
You know what I'm saying? That's what they waiting on. Oh no, I'm gonna let them do that because Jesus is gonna take care of them. You know what I'm saying? Now you have to put the work in yourself.
yeah,
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just wait
yeah,
on like that's like me saying, "Oh, I'm gonna wait on my coach to put me in." When I ain't been doing no practice, I ain't been showing,
You
I ain't
got to
been
put the
working out.
work in.
How you gonna expect to play a game when you ain't even doing nothing? How you gonna
Yeah.
let people know you when you don't, you know, you haven't been putting no work in, you haven't been putting yourself out there trying to get to know him. Come on.
yeah,
Come on now.
yeah,
This is the devil's land. This is Lucifer. This is Satan's land. This is his territory.
yeah,
It's we surrounded by evil. You
Evil people, evil.
yeah,
know what I'm saying? And if you don't do what you're supposed to be doing, then you're gonna fall into that. You're gonna fall into that. You're gonna have no choice but to. And they have so many, man, they have so many weapons, they have so much technology that we don't even know about. Like y'all,
Hmm.
I look at it every day. Every day I go outside, sky, just blue as hell.
And
Just
with a white line going straight through it.
yeah.
multiple lines and it
The
just spread.
the best thing people can do some days really is really detox and learn how to really like detox and really get and rest and work up with a real like sober mind. Everybody need to get the most soberest feeling, and
Yeah,
that's when you really open your like or
it probably
then
it
or
definitely
go
opened
into a
up some
high
good.
and come down off that high. Realize when you coming down off that high, what's going on.
But even with that, like you can, like they say, yeah, go outside, walk, get sunlight, get this and that, whatever, whatever. At the end of the day, when we're going outside, they still spreading these chemicals every
Mm.
day. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
So you got
just
to detox.
those chemicals are coming down. Like it's getting in your hair, it's getting in your skin. You going back home, you know what I'm saying? You shower, you don't shower, you like most people don't shower. You know what I'm saying? Like if you shower at night, you go outside, whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You would lay down, take a nap. That's all in your pillows, your bed. You know what I'm saying? Those
Mm-hmm.
chemicals are still in your house now.
So if y'all don't notice, I'm gonna tell y'all. If y'all don't notice, right, and it's not just white people sleep with a can of Lysol on the side of their bed. They spray their bed every day before they get in it. They take off their shoes at their front door. They take
Okay.
off their coats at their front door. This I'm just telling y'all something that a lot of black people don't get into the habit of doing. We
Oh,
walk to our rooms and through our whole house. We allow people to walk in our house with shoes on
no,
and
you gotta
stuff
take your
like that.
shoes off at the door.
Everybody don't operate like that. We got to be real. Everybody do not
Yeah.
operate.
Yeah.
That's not something common in our, you know what I'm saying, with our people.
Mm-hmm.
And white people, like I said, there's something that so you just sometimes have to look at too what the opposition is. When we saying people are opposition, you got to watch how they moving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you watch how they moving, you'll learn. Okay, if they doing that, why I ain't doing that? Or like like
We had to do it when we was kids coming up, but as we got grown, we stopped doing the shit and we didn't let our kids do it.
Right.
well, what it was is that we lost the parenting content of what parenting is, and we became friends with the kids. So right
Cool.
now we got this somewhat soft ass love for kids when our parents was passionate aggressive with us because
Yeah.
they knew they didn't want us to be motherfucking goofies or motherfucking assholes or motherfuckers that
You
didn't
know what
know
they,
no better.
you know what they call
So
it? I
so so what it was that because our parents instilled that in us, we lost it the minute that we want to keep up with the Joneses and be like how every other soft ass parent was. You know what I'm saying? And everybody started taking this to spoiling their kids, making their kids look the sharpest, making their kids the cleanest, the fanciest, the flyest. That shit polluted our community. Fashion polluted our community. Styling polluted our community. White people can put their kids
right.
anywhere and everywhere, anything, and they can be the richest motherfuckers with the slousiest looks, with the lousiest motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, postures. But
Right.
they get,
But
you
hold
know,
on.
understand what I'm saying? So what it is, we misprioritize certain shit inside of our community.
If
We
we go, yes,
misprioritized
we
a lot of
definitely do.
shit when it came
We
from
definitely
us
do.
starting to what it started with was us when we started to think that we was really more, you know what I'm saying, a little slick and then we realized damn, but they started to take more and more fathers. What y'all
Well,
didn't know, they
hold
started to
that
take
thought.
more and more fathers and uncles and cousins
Hold
from
on.
us too.
Hold
We
on. Hold
lost a
that
whole
thought. Though.
nother
Hold that thought.
generation of
Because
guys too that people
if
really
you,
didn't even recognize. A whole nother generation of Atlanta guys that died and went to jail.
okay,
Yeah.
That
hold
went
on, hold
in
on, hold on,
Got
slavery.
on drugs.
hold on.
So yeah, so
If you
so
take it,
so so what it did is it weakened our era a little bit because our guys we thought we were the men now, and then in reality we took the concept of being the men was thinking that what we had to do was stand on what we went to trying to back up the territorial evolution, back up what the fuck our fathers and our cousins left, which was joints and dumb shit like that, blocks and
Yeah.
dumb shit like that, right? So look, what I'm trying to tell you is, right, this shit really was all a part of what they call genocide. So with genocide, right, it's just how they also put you in the space of having to work multiple hours a day while your kids is in school. So you are not the owner of your child. You don't own your child. I don't give a fuck how much you feed
that's
that
why,
child, how
that's
much you
why
pay
it's
taxes
called.
on that child, how much what you say. I don't give a fuck how much you say that's your child. Right now, in the system of the government, you do not own that child. The government own your child.
That's why it's called pair rent. You are renting your child. It's a pair. If
That
Okay,
you
y'all
do.
better talk about it now. Hold on.
So,
you
I got
man,
to
so fuck,
chime
fuck
on in.
that. I'm gonna get deep. I'm gonna cut in and slice a little deep. I'm gonna get direct to the fact on this, right? You cannot go to the school and pick up your child and dismiss your child from that school without the school permission.
Absolutely. But that
You can
goes, that's because of
hold
safety,
on.
though.
If your child say right now they don't want to be with you and that you mistreating them, they can come take your child from you.
Because guess what? It's their child too. It's parent. We are renting.
Hold on. I'm finna get this a little deeper. EBT, they feed your child. Child support, if you got a man on child support, that touch their hand, they get a chop of it first before you get it. And decide if you can be with that person or if it's a man that can be in your household still. The same effect that they had back then.
Okay. Because now you didn't threw me off now. Because
hold on. Flag on the
so
play.
This is what I'm trying
But
to
can we?
tell
But
you.
hold on. I gotta turn my camera on. Hold on.
Throw the flags up. Throw the flags
You
up.
do not own your child. Not none of them.
Time out. Commercial time out. Come on.
Have the
That
right
is
to
true.
none of your kids. Your
Hold
kids
on.
can run out your house right now. You cannot take them back if the police get them.
No.
DCFS got to get them.
No, not all the way true.
Man, look,
No, that's not true. That's not true. Do you know how many officers? Do you know how many officers
that child say they
do agree? And be like, you know what? Okay, so this is what the child was doing. The reason why that they left. This is the reason why they left. Oh, okay. You're
It's
being a good parent. I'm
It's a
glad you
case
getting
now.
on their ass. Take your ass back home.
It's a case.
No, you have a good parent. They're going to come in. They're going to check your house. Oh, they got food in the cabinet. They got food in their refrigerator.
They got
clothes. It's furniture.
It's
they got a bed.
though.
Nah, fuck that. These kids cutting up. Get their ass so we ain't got to shoot them in the street.
It's a case
I'm appreciating that you are being a good parent. Take your ass back home.
It's a case, and guess what they're going to do now? Your kid got what they call a caseworker now.
Yeah.
Well, if they
not all the
fast
time.
out. That's if they
Listen
fast
to
out.
me.
In that moment, and then that shit's cut off. Soon as they come to the crib and find out, oh, you got good parents, you got a good crib. No, we're not doing that. Go back home. We're not about to play with you because now you're just cutting up and you being disobedient. And we need more parents like yours that's getting on your ass. So we're not out here shooting you in the street because you out here acting a fool. No. Oh, no. Now let me sit here and go back to, I wanted to rewind. I know we got a little far off, but I'm going to rewind just a little bit. What you saying that they do, they own our kids, and to an extent they do. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm real hesitant about putting my daughter in school right now and wanting to homeschool her.
Homeschool her, baby girl. Yeah, homeschool
I'm
her,
definitely
baby girl.
I'm definitely there. She's never had like any shots, no immunizations.
My oldest daughter never had shots either.
You
None.
doing right. You moving
and
the right way.
And she's good. I mean,
do not indoctrinate your kids. Do not indoctrinate your kids.
But I didn't know this with the older ones, right? We didn't know this with our older ones. We started learning as we, as we go on. But with them being in school, you have to understand. Do you know how many situations that there have been where people come and they'll try to take your kid out of school? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was certain things that was set in place because of the way that things were happening. Anybody could come and get your kid. That's why they so strict about, no, your name got to be on here. We need to make sure that you are a point of contact. There are parents that are going through real life divorces and things like that, like where the parents is trying to kidnap and take the kids. Like, no, you got to be documented. You're not able to just come and take the kid out of school.
So in reality, though, let's put it like this: in a real divorce, right? And another parent come get another kid from school. That all be through emotional aspects where a person saying, "Oh no, you can't just take." That all be emotions. But in reality, if you're still letting the kid interact with the parent, it's like, why couldn't they take them from school, right? Not saying
but what if they're not?
Listen. I've never been in none of this situation, just on the outside looking in, right? And this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. Even with some of those incidents, you got to understand the government got so much control
and power. Absolutely, I agree.
Situations could have been put in place just to change situations. Incidents could have been put in place just to change situations, just to make things look like it was necessary to be needed.
This is what you listen.
Just like 9/11 happened to make it. So look.
Oh man. Hold on.
So look. Look. Let me tell you, it's called scare tactics. Sometimes, because look, this is what I'm trying to tell you, Queen. Because me and you walked to school with our homies for every year. This year from first, second, and third grade to 8th grade, we walked to school from the neighborhood through the schools by ourselves. Wasn't no kids getting snatched. None of that shit.
None. I call
What are we
3-4
talking about?
buses
We
to
got
get
to
to
be
high
real
school.
about this shit. This shit is
Train.
all motherfucking systematically controlled. What I'm trying to tell you is called scare tactics now. And this when y'all talking about why they want to take these kids, it's called dopamine. They like kids because they like kids. They really drinking kids' blood out here. They really drinking that shit, and they like to have kids at fear and kids that shooken. It's called dopamine, and they drink their blood. That shit brings into youthfulness into them. That's why they tell y'all don't notice we've been looking at celebrities for 20 and 30 years of our life, and them motherfuckers been looking the same.
Mm-hmm.
Wake up, y'all. This
But
shit ain't no
for real, the
like,
stuff
come
that's
on.
going on out here in the world, though,
Come
it's
on.
no way. Do you see the stories that we're
Like,
seeing
look at
every day about how people are literally taking kids, parents who have birthday children and
Hey,
are leaving them at home and they just forever and
For
they 2
2
and 3
months,
and
3
4
look,
years
months.
old.
better yet,
Like
Yeah.
let's put it like this.
it's
Let's put it
real
like
out
this.
here. It's
The
not really,
music
I get it.
industry itself
all right,
is so the music, the fuck the
hold on.
music industry, but the entertainment world is so fucked up right now.
But we're not.
People
Hold
are
on.
admitting it.
Hold
People
on.
are
Hold on.
admitting.
Hey,
People
Don,
are in the admit. They are in the
Don,
entertainment
Don,
room
Don,
admitting how their
hold
own
on.
parents have sacrificed them, how their own parents have
Yeah,
given them to people in the industry. They're in the
okay.
industry
Mm-hmm.
right now snitching on their
Let's
own
not
fucking parents.
let's not talk
Michael
about.
Jackson said this, y'all. That's
Okay,
why.
let's not
Did
talk
y'all
about.
notice that Michael Jackson couldn't stand his
Hold on. See,
parents?
we ain't talking about. Let's not talk about Hollywood check. You know what I'm saying? We can get
Yeah,
into.
that's a whole
But
topic.
we want to
Man,
talk about
look.
They're a whole nother
no.
topic. We can go
Let's
on
talk
forever
about
for them.
because where are we seeing this news on the what Where did you see this at, Barbie?
What you see it
Story
at?
about the kids
Oh, you
getting left home. Where are we seeing this at?
You
Oh,
see it
that
on
On
the
just went viral
television,
today. That
on
just
the
went viral
me-
today.
on the
With a
on the
young
media
lady
and the
who
television.
on the
that
media
went viral today.
on the
What went
I
media
viral
saw it
today?
all up and down my timeline, Facebook, Instagram.
What's
Okay.
that?
media
Where a young lady left her
media.
2-year-old daughter and her 4-year-old daughter
Yes.
at home
For like
Me-
every
2 months.
single day. And
Okay,
she went and laid up with her boyfriend at his residence and
may I
left them
ask?
at home by themselves.
Yeah.
She came home. They said that baby
Dad
had
in
been
that
dead
house.
for so long she was stuck under the dresser,
May
the
I ask?
2-year-old. Her
Yeah,
private area was so swollen and just rotten because they were in feces. Like she wasn't there
Yeah.
to change diapers. She wasn't there to bathe them. When they questioned her, she said that the last time she gave her daughter a bath was 2 weeks ago. And this is a black lady. This is
To
a
go
black
to go
girl.
lay up with
And
a
Yeah.
she
nigga.
ain't
Yeah.
to go lay up with a nigga. And this not no teenager. This ain't no young little chick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, no, it's real life people out here that is messed up in the head. They have never been raised. They weren't raised right. Okay?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is what
People
no
been really
Horrible.
mentally twisted, man.
listen,
It's
People been
messed up.
tapping
You
with
gotta
bad.
understand why they're
watch.
putting things in place. Because of what is happening in the world, it's real life stuff that's still going on. Like I don't really think it got nothing to do with the government. I don't think it got nothing to
Huh?
do with no agenda.
No, it
That
all
What?
is
got
a
to do with
part of it.
agenda.
They have a part of it.
What?
But to be honest, bro, certain things are in place because it's
What?
really out here happening, bro.
Facts.
People are out here really like just killing their kids, leaving their kids not caring, bro.
No, so what's
Listen,
Why do
supposed
you
to
think
okay,
it's like that?
listen,
so
listen.
how
If
old was
you
those
control
kids
hold on,
again?
if you control the
Two
media,
years old and 4 years old.
if
Four
you
and
control,
two. They can barely talk. Stop playing with me.
okay, first of all, you said Facebook, which is FB, Instagram I. Facebook, Instagram is FBI. Meta, that's all FBI. Meta is trying to buy TikTok. Okay,
TikTok.
just to let y'all know that. Okay, so okay, all of this, what are they being? That's X, Twitter, ain't nothing but negativity on there. You know what I'm saying? All of this, yes, they're pushing negativity.
No, that was all due to
It's
mental.
negativity.
That was due to that was
We,
all due to
that's
no
why, no,
no
that's
mental
why we need to
stability.
do.
She
That's why
was
we need to spread positive energy, raise the frequency of the planet. Okay, spiritual warfare. That's what
yeah
this is. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't understand
Yeah.
all of this social media. They just gonna keep showing you negativity. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna keep showing you lies. They're gonna keep showing you all of this. You have to really dig deep.
Yeah.
Yes, it is fucked up parents out there. Yes, it is parents that leave their kids home alone days and days. I think, you know what I'm saying? Parents, before you have a child, you got to do an IQ test or some shit. You got to do something. We got to figure out your brain right because it's fuck. We shouldn't. Everybody shouldn't have kids.
Hey,
Let's.
look, baby, it ain't gonna
Especially
never
that,
be right.
especially
No,
that
It
you
little
ain't gonna
girl
never be
Najee
right.
can. You,
Harris.
I was gonna say you'll never be able to determine that shit.
You
Too
cannot
much work.
because
She
That
could be
that
happy
family
all
with
while
that
she
little girl
pregnant, baby.
Najee Harris.
man,
She could be happy all while she pregnant and good to go.
No,
What
man.
you
because
gotta
I done seen
understand
some.
is
Because some of the
postpartum
most
depression. It's all that.
some, and then some of the most mentally ill people, they produce geniuses.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
well,
Absolutely.
yeah.
It'll never be right. At the end of the day,
Because
it's
what you
not that
call,
we're
because
trying to
let me
make the
ask you
world
this.
great. It's never
This
gonna be
what we
great.
got to understand sometimes too. This one of the coldest things I ever heard. We got to understand is the person mentally ill or is the environment mentally ill?
It's the
Both.
person for sure.
No,
What?
But what makes the
What? You could
person
put me
what?
in the worst environment.
But that
And
everybody
if
not
I was
everybody
raised right,
everybody not.
taught right, exactly. It just depends on the person.
Yeah.
so if you,
But environments have a huge effect, and I had to learn this because this I feel the same way you did, Quinn. I felt like it was all about who you was as an individual and how strong your mental intellect was, right?
Mhm,
Hmm.
But the environment does when it's not that person that's able to compromise how we compromise and think and out. You know what I'm saying? We think through complex things like we do, because things is not simple. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's called subliminal.
Exactly.
you
So
adapt to your environment.
You can adapt or you can get up out of there. Okay. You understand what I'm
yeah,
saying? Or you can
yeah,
move around. You
Well,
yeah,
you
can
can
but
move
that
around because
so
you're understanding that this is not the environment for me. I'm not progressing. I'm not learning. I'm not growing. This
mhm,
is holding me down. It's weighing me down. So you're either going to be one of those people that are going to move around
mhm.
or you're going to stay where you are. You
absolutely,
understand what I'm
Okay,
saying?
absolutely.
so
And
but
that's okay because you got those, it's two types of
when you,
people. You know what I mean? You have that. And
but
it's
when you
nothing wrong
can't,
with that.
but when you can't get up out of that situation, you know what I'm saying? When you
When
can't,
you
Yeah,
can't.
when
Absolutely.
I wouldn't say
That's a good
can't,
one.
but it's challenging. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You not getting paid as much. You know what I'm saying? You
so and that's what I mean.
looking
So
at
it's
other
like
houses and other
so look
neighborhoods. They not
what I
accepting your application. They
yeah,
not
for
you can't
sure.
find a job out there. You don't got a car. You taking the bus. So you can't go out to the suburbs when they don't have transportation, like buses. You know what I'm saying? Like how the city does. You got to take a Uber or a Lyft. I ain't got that type of money. You know what I'm saying?
It
I
ain't
gotta
even so
I,
what
I
about the
have two, three
concept of
kids.
people
I got hold on. Let's talk about I have two, three kids. My baby daddy is in jail because he was trying to get us out the hood. They gave us the drugs to sell. He got popped off. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? This
So
is
now
what
so
I'm finna sell it
hold
now.
on.
What you
So
talking
let
about?
me
I'm
say
finna pick up the slack.
let me say
No, let me stop. I'm finna go ahead and hit the track. What you talking about? Because look,
but
I ain't get caught. No.
we got to still understand that the red lining really exists too. What they call red lining, it still exists, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So with red lining still existing, right? Like I said, it's a lot of everybody don't have it's this what we have is special. It's called conscious. We have a conscious to be able to, like I say, overstand. You know what I'm saying? All they can do is understand.
yeah, we
So this is what I'm
understand.
trying to get you. You know what I'm
We
Hey,
saying?
y'all
So
say it's
understand.
understand. You have to
yeah, yeah,
understand.
understand
Inner
for sure that,
because
for sure that.
Understand.
Yeah,
understand
yeah.
comes from
Yeah,
that
you gotta,
inner
yeah, but
G.
you had to overstand then understand, yeah, and yeah, but in that same pace, look, that's what I'm saying. There's so many people that wasn't, you know what I'm saying, that didn't get the chance to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like my uncle tell me like this sometimes. He be like, man, out of all my nieces and nephews, he be like, man, you the only one got it. You know what I'm saying? He be like, I don't know why none of them else don't get it, but you the only one got it.
Hey,
And I'd be like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody can be cut from the same cloth, but that don't mean that, you know what I'm saying?
you wearing the same clothes.
You wearing the same motherfucking clothes for sure. That yeah. But man, at the end of the day, like I said, but that's what come in for people like us. Also, like I said, I also constantly bring awareness like this. You know what I'm saying? and keep on, like I
Yeah,
said, also trying to bring
that's what I'm
enlightenment to
liking.
everybody else like this as a union, for
That's
sure.
why, like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people don't understand. Like, when I say we getting canceled, it's not just because how I talk, what I say, how I feel. You know what I'm saying? It's not because I cuss, I say nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's not none of that. I talk about what I'm gonna talk about, but it's also to enlighten. You know what I'm saying? People don't like positivity. It's like people don't like to learn. You know what I'm saying? If I'm enlightening you, you know what I'm saying, about, let's say, for example, if I start talking about the seven chakras right now, oh, you trying to push spirituality on me. I'm not fucking with you. You think you better than anybody. You think you think you the smartest man in the room. Huh? I'm just trying to teach you what I know. You know what I'm saying? So we can all elevate together. Nah, I don't like that. You think you better than me. All right, cool. Fuck it. Spreading positive energy. You know what I'm saying? Just saying, hey, how you doing? I hope you have a nice. Motherfuckers be mad as hell. You got a smile on your face. They mad at you for what? Because I'm happy? You don't know what the fuck I got going on at home. You know what I'm saying? I'm just out in public. I'm spreading happiness, spreading love. Motherfuckers don't like that. They hate on you. They hating on you for what? I mean, he think he the shit. How? Because I'm happy. Raise the frequency of the universe, the planet. Oh, you got spread happiness, spread positivity. Get to know yourself. Meditate. Talk to the planet. Talk to the plants. Talk to the grass. Go outside. You know what I'm saying? Barefoot. Meditate. Motherfuckers don't like that.
Ground yourself.
So that's what we getting canceled is for real. For real. It's not none of that. But motherfuckers don't like the truth. Motherfuckers don't like the truth. Motherfuckers don't want to hear it. Like all this shit happening. Like I don't like Trump. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't like none of the presidents. I don't like Barack Obama. Never like. I don't like none of these motherfuckers. I feel like they're against us and I'm against them. You know what I'm saying? It's us against them. That's how I feel. All the elites, politicians, everybody. Elon Musk, fuck him too. You know what I'm saying? What's the dude name? Zuckerberg, him too.
Okay, so do you, I mean, it's a lot of African Americans or blacks, but I know I heard Goddess say something earlier about that's just it's just the beginning. We're getting, other races out of here that are not, documented. But you think that we will be next? Like, what is the agenda? What do we think is actually next? Like, what's the long vision, the long haul of what's actually transpiring right now? Like,
New
what are
Every,
we
world,
benefiting from this?
new world. Who us? We
Well,
not
what are they benefiting?
new
What are
world
they?
order.
What's their goal? What are they trying to do? Because
It's
at this
already
point, I'm trying to get my gun collection up.
yeah.
yep, you
As
better.
far as they agenda has always been new world order.
Right.
Only
That's
and
it. That's simply it.
one currency, one religion, like the government is God. That's what they want.
Under their God, under one God.
Yes. And y'all already we know who they God is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's their whole that's their whole agenda. That's what they want. And they just putting the little pieces together.
So it's a reason why they sacrifice Muammar Gaddafi. It's the reason why they sacrifice Simeon Toko. It's the reason why they sacrifice Malcolm X. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So at the end of the day, people really just got to realize that sacrificing, then it's the reason why right now people can say words out their mouth like elites and stuff and not understand even like the Masonic, you know what I'm saying, rituals and what they call they Masonic. So
Yeah.
if we calling them elites, that means that we know in reality them people really not even human. Them really people don't even exist.
Them the people that's behind like okay, you got it's the shadow government. That's what let's call them what they really are. The shadow government. Okay. So the faces that they show, they ain't running nothing. They're literally taking orders
You know what I'm
from
saying? You
people that's in
gotta
the
tell them what
background.
it is.
Y'all, this is what y'all doing. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? These are this is what those 13 stripes mean on that flag. These are the 13 bloodlines. Okay. These are these secret societies that we don't know. Illuminati? Okay. All right. Everybody know about that. Obviously, they wanted us to know about it. Okay, we have to realize it's way more secret societies behind them that's really running things. You know what I'm saying? That we don't know. We don't know the names of, or the I would say the average person does. If you don't do your research, you wouldn't really know these names. You know what I'm saying?
And it's just all awareness. One thing we all can do. Just don't fear death. 'Cause that's the next thing they want you to fear death. Don't fear death.
Who though? Who makes you feel that?
That's the government wants you to do. That's what elites and that's what like I told you. It's no different from what they tell you about demons, right? And when they
That's
tell so listen to this. When they tell you right, how don't be scared of a dog because then a dog can smell your scent.
mm-hmm.
It's the same thing with demons.
Right. Hell yeah.
They want you in fear. When there's nothing to really fear, but if you do fear something, guess what? It's easy for them to contact you.
Yeah, because he's wasn't you vulnerable.
You become vulnerable.
It's over with. You vulnerable. It's over with. But who really made you fear death?
Say what now?
Who made you fear death?
Who made who fear death?
I mean, it's just like as the average person, as black folks, right? We fear death because it's the it's the our
The fact
surroundings.
that we know about heaven and hell.
Family
That's
life.
why.
No, it ain't even
It's
heaven as
like
hell
our
that you
No,
fear.
it's because we know about heaven and hell.
No,
okay.
That's why.
most people fear just existing more than heaven and hell.
Okay, let's get one thing straight. Okay, we have souls. Okay, we have the mind. We
Hmm.
have souls. Okay, we have a spirit. White folks has the mind and they have spirit. Okay, let's get that straight. A soul can never die. Souls don't die. So
Speaking of that, let's speak about
what
soul traps next.
what we do is our families, you know what I'm saying, ancestors, all they gone, you know what I'm saying? Like it's that selfishness from our family that don't want us to die, you know, because they're gonna, mourn, they're gonna be sad, you know what I'm saying, things like that. But in reality, dying might be the best thing. I'm about to go up, I'm about to go to a whole nother spot, and I'm about to go where I'm supposed to be, you know. But if you don't fulfill your purpose, if you don't fulfill your purpose, then yes, you're gonna get sent back. You didn't do what you didn't complete your mission. You know what I'm saying? So when we do go back to our home planet, you know what I'm saying, we go back to where we came from. Nah, you know what? You did good, but you gotta go back. Okay. And then once you go back, when you come back, yes, you have to rewire yourself. You have to find yourself. But it's so much that they're doing to make you forget who you really are that is hard. You gotta be committed, you know.
Yeah,
You gotta know what you want to do. You gotta have a purpose. You gotta walk with a purpose.
I'm telling y'all, detoxing is everything.
So,
Detoxing is everything, and then not only that, resting is everything. Sometimes getting a full rest. Sometimes we outsell ourselves by not getting that 4 8 hours. It's necessary.
I don't believe we need 8 hours.
You
You
need it
don't
every once in a
No, I
while.
don't believe that we
you
need
don't
to
need eight
work as
hours.
much as we work.
You don't need to work 8 hours. You don't need to sleep 8 hours.
No,
Okay,
you
Hmm.
need
And
to.
I don't think our
So
kids need to be at school that long either.
so the 8 hours don't have to be every day because I'm a person that sleep every other day almost. I don't sleep. I miss a day of sleep almost. Sometimes
okay.
Hmm.
2 days.
And working at 8 hours, you can thank your man's Henry Ford for that. Yeah, he was the one that made motherfuckers start working 8 hours, 5 days a week. Okay, that Ford that everybody driving, Henry, yeah, It was his
Yeah,
fault.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was his fault. We're gonna, yeah. And that 8 hours for,
yeah.
for the kids for school, who is that? That's Rockefeller. Because he don't want no thinkers. He don't want you to think.
Only
He want
workers.
to work it. Exactly.
Well, he want mechanics.
Yeah. He wants you to work for them.
Well,
Because now,
we wouldn't have to work so much if we just, utilize the things that are there for us that the white people have been doing for a very long time,
we have
that
we have
black people are just not catching on to, and a lot
And
of
that's
us
it. We
don't
just
know about.
the race ain't over.
We
We
just
just
not doing
behind
it.
in the race.
We are very behind, and that's because we're not a unit. You know what I mean? Every other
That's the
race,
problem.
it has unity in some shape, form, or fashion. But black people, for
Uh,
some reason, we just can't get it together. We won't
because
come
we
together
we
for
are we
nothing.
are we are so. I'm telling you, we lost with trying to find our identity because we can literally identify ourselves with any race
but they
because we are
stole
inside
Exactly.
of every race. I'm
Exactly. We
telling
can
y'all
hang
why.
with anybody,
I'm telling y'all, I
and
can't
it's a
make this
vibe.
up. That's
P.
We
why.
can hang with
So
any race, and it'll be a vibe. It's
that's
P.
terrible.
why it's hard for us to find ourselves because we can identify ourselves in any race because we are literally in every race.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So this is what I'm trying to tell y'all why we so scattered like that. So beyond that, we can conquer in any race. I know I know black people that's head of all kind of nations and different kind of aspects of life. But at the end of the day, what I've been trying to say is we got to remove that color concept and put in the concept of really coming together as just mankind and people because the
Yep.
numbers don't matter more than the race.
Thanks.
And the thing is, the effect gonna be on everybody eventually. It ain't gonna be on just
Mm-hmm.
one color. So it's gonna be outside of. We're gonna be distracted, constantly trying to put together that puzzle. Oh, black, 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 black. When it really is not. It's gonna be mankind, numbers, the people. We gonna have to come together as a whole.
We
And
don't.
That's
if we
true.
don't do so, like I said, sometimes we worry about who was here first and who did this and that first, and we have to worry about who's actually existing now and what we're doing together to survive and exist now.
But what are we doing to survive and exist? Because
That's what
we
this right here is called platforms and pedestals to make awareness to make what I'm saying things to come front for bring to come forward rather should I say to exist. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's why I said we can instead of just talking. Also, we have to come forward and start doing something too. You know what I'm saying? What they say, faith without works is what
okay. So
Dead. It's
um,
dead.
what happened with the churches? Okay,
it don't exist. They're not real.
right. Because back then the churches was school, was the homeless shelters.
You know what? That was part of the churches are part
It
of the
was,
system, bro.
it was everything.
Churches are part of the system, bro.
Yeah. Now,
It's
but
been like that, bro. I used to be a youth leader of a church.
but they but what were we doing in the
Part
church?
of the system.
What were you doing in the church?
I wasn't doing shit but chilling,
Right? But
going on trips, watching them drink on Hennessy on the boats, finding out that the deacons was taking, you know what I'm saying, little girls, and that's when I lost the concept of almost lost the concept of God. Then I had to realize I couldn't pay attention to who the messenger was and start to just get the message.
well, I've
Mm-hmm.
been in churches where it was counseling. It was a
Yeah,
homeless.
it was
It
what it is.
was
What it was is spiritual awareness. You know what I'm saying? What it was is gave you a concept of spirituality,
the church was
because
taking it was
see
taking
see
people in.
see because without church we wouldn't have spirituality. We had just the streets and we'd be just straight gangsters.
We had
It
nah.
gave you spiritual
We
awareness
see, but
because
the thing
everybody ain't got church in them.
right. The thing once you know yourself, you have to know yourself. You don't need church to
Mm,
know God. You already have that spirituality in
you
you.
do. But I'm
So
saying what it did for us that went to church, it gave us a little more spiritual awareness. You know what I'm saying?
so the thing with
Exactly. No, because you still have to learn. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that people don't know. So it could be in you, but that don't mean that you don't need to be fed. That's just like
Yeah,
you
you had
saying,
to be
I
fed.
don't need to go to
I learned
school.
more
That's just like
hypocritical.
you
I
saying
learned
I
more.
don't need to go to school. But I'm not gonna
Yeah,
sit here and say like,
I
you know what I'm
learned.
saying? To me, I feel like they don't learn everything in school. I feel like there's a
Hell
lot of
no.
things they need to adjust. They be bullshit.
they're
But
trying
they learn a
Kids
certain
don't need to
amount of
learn for
stuff.
us the basics in school. Once they know the basics in school, all that other shit you overpower in their brain. You
There
need to put
are
them into
exactly there
entrepreneurship
are a
right
lot of
after that.
things that you
You
do
should
need
be
to
teaching them
learn.
entrepreneurship, productivity, and how to be innovators after that. Other than that, you
Absolutely.
overpower in their brain with bullshit that they'll never use in life. I know people with three
Exactly.
masters today and don't use none of the shit that they do with three
hmm
masters.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
So
telling
now
y'all what I
they,
look.
they trying to take a
Just
lot
like
out of the school curriculum.
the school curriculum is their curriculum. It's the
Yeah, it
pipeline
is.
of prison.
But yeah, it is. I mean, it's
We know this. My
they
baby mama is one of the top teachers here in Chicago right now.
they trying to take
She'll tell you the
well,
same thing. Remember, we had this
so
conversation
yeah,
Yep.
we had
The
this
last.
conversation
Yep.
the
black
Uh-huh.
last time.
black history. They trying to take away slave. Like they not trying to say. First of all, you can't even say slave on the internet no more.
Yeah. It's out of
You got me
control at
fucked.
this point.
You got me fucked up.
It's out of control at this point. Yeah, like it
Say
didn't
slave,
like it didn't happen.
right? Fuck. You got me. Come on, man.
All the way. Bent, twisted, and
We're
confused. Okay.
confused.
Bent,
Yeah.
twisted, and confused.
So y'all want us to forget about
So
slavery, but y'all don't want the Jews to forget about the Holocaust?
That part.
Y'all goofy asses up out of here, man. Who y'all think we are?
it was the
Who y'all,
Black Holocaust first.
we still in them fucking Holocaust. They still killing us and burning us.
Yeah.
Well, what they do, they got niggas chaining themselves today. Niggas spend the most money, invest the biggest on their own chains and shackles today.
Yeah, they are.
That's the biggest industry in the world. And
Hey,
guess who mining the diamonds that them niggas paying for?
Mm.
yeah.
Hey, but y'all must forgot the movie called Blood Diamonds.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Oh,
Come
I'm
on.
telling y'all better go wake up, man. When I
I,
tell y'all,
I,
look, I'm gonna tell y'all, look, I was just working for
I
some
ain't see that.
Ghanaians, right? They
I ain't
own
seen the
banks
blood
out here in
diamond.
Chicago, right? Some Ghanaians that own banks here on the south side of Chicago. They also, as the bank was holding over 200 properties, right? Man, this shit's so deep. Look, y'all gotta understand, like, man, the best thing we can really do for ourselves is really put our best foot forward and really make action. Because
Mhm.
talking is only gonna be a repetition of what was done already. You know what I'm saying? Like if we really don't pay action to what we believe in, we still really misleading ourselves and misconcepting our own mind. We kind of giving ourselves hopes and wishes and dreams that won't come true.
Mhm.
So we have to really somewhat put our best foot forth, and like I said, and really just put some effort into what we believe in, and it'll all prosper. You know what I'm saying? But this right here is definitely a milestone. You know what I'm saying? It's a step stone and it's a platform. Like I said, we got to keep rocking on, but we got to come out here and like make the people really feel it and understand it in a whole nother way. You know what I'm saying? I
We
think
have
it's more. I think it's so many more people that want to have a voice but scared to have a voice.
yeah. And
You
why are
know,
they?
Yeah.
What are you scared of? Like
It be like that.
speak your mind. What are you scared of? What are you afraid of?
yeah. And they don't know how to have a voice sometimes. People got thoughts but don't know how to speak them. So
But nah, they do. They know how to speak them because they are speaking on that social media. They a
yeah,
tweet every
yeah,
day. They leave
yeah.
a status. You know what I'm saying? They'll take this is not like when this whole TikTok shit happened.
Well, what? So how can I say this?
When it,
It's some people that can know better but not do better. What I mean is like, so
Absolutely.
they mind can be so polluted with everyday life things, but they can be thinking about the same thing we thinking about, but don't have the time to, or space or place to release it. You know what I'm saying? So,
then you have to, hey,
like I say, sometimes if we go out,
clear that pollution. You got to clear that pollution.
yeah, yeah,
So
for sure.
how you do that is, okay, get off of social media. Okay.
That's it. You gotta take a break.
Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
then what if I don't got social media, but I'm still, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Stay away from negativity. Okay. That's all you have to do. Yes. Yeah. We have to, every day you surrounded by negativity. You walk out the door, you pull up to the stop sign. As soon as you get out the driveway, somebody honking the horn, go, go. That's negativity. Oh, relax. You know what I'm saying? You have to be in
Mhm.
control of your own mind.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all you have to do. But in order for you to do that, you have to get to know yourself first. You can't
You're
just
absolutely right.
up instantly be like, I'm gonna be positive today. When you've been negative Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, you know what? It's Saturday, it's shining. I'm about to be positive today. Because once that one person in the grocery store, are you gonna go? You're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose it. Like let's say for instance, when you go to church, everybody go to church, not everybody, but when everybody went to church after Sunday, everybody was good, you in a good mood, you know what I'm saying? An hour later, what happened? You snapping
Why
off
not?
at somebody. Man, Joe, I swear to God, hey, Monday, when I see you, I'm knocking you. All right, okay. You still in your suit and tie. You didn't even take the church clothes off. It's who
Yeah, but
you are.
that all go back. That all go back
You
into
gotta know,
that.
you gotta know who you are. You gotta get in
That,
tune with yourself. That's all
that
it
all
is.
going back knowing your awareness and your spirituality too, because you got to know if you leave from somewhere where you call it the holy temple of God. Once you release yourself from there, you got to know that the
Hold
demons
on,
on
hold on,
attack.
hold on. The holy
They
temple.
are. That's the job.
Holy,
That's the job.
the holy temple. The holy temple. What are these right here? What are these right here? What are these called?
Your temple, for sure.
What are these called?
It's your temple.
Temples.
Okay, right here. This is the crown chakra. Okay, this is the head. This is the crown chakra.
Mm-hmm.
Once you unlock your crown chakra, that's you at the top. That you at the top of your game. That is your spirituality. You at the top of your spirituality. You at the gates. You know what I'm saying? You good. But once you hit that, you can't just hit that and be like, all right, I'm good. No, this is an everyday thing.
Yeah.
You have to practice this every day. You have to get to this
Mm-hmm.
every day.
You have
What is
to.
gotta say? Cause yeah, she should know.
Hey, she got kicked out.
Kicked out. Done and
Yeah,
done.
yeah, you definitely gotta keep yourself fed with enlightenment for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, every day you got to evolve too. You got to know how to check yourself too every day too. Sometimes, so you don't want to mislead yourself or mislead nobody else. You got to check yourself sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So you got to check your references and resources sometimes just to make sure that or like I said, you got to know what's right inside your soul too. You got to know better inside that spirit too. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And you might slip up. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
might fail.
yeah.
But
You
as long
can't
as
be a
you get back up and try
yeah,
again, hey, look,
yeah,
tomorrow's a new day. We
yeah.
about to start this over. We gonna keep
Absolutely,
pushing.
absolutely.
It's two
We're gonna
things.
get there.
Look,
Absolutely.
information came into the brain through the eyes, through sight and sound. Okay.
Hmm.
So all of this negativity that you see,
And that you
it's gonna
hear.
affect you. What you hear is gonna affect you. Like I could have had an amazing day. You know what I'm saying? Just an amazing day. Just yo, I'm just excited. We could have got on here and you could have told me, like, man, I got into an accident. It was like a 4-5 car accident. Like it was 3 fatalities.
Now
I don't
you all distraught.
even know
You
how I
like,
got up out of that.
what?
Because of me hearing that, I'm like, damn, what if I
Hmm.
now tomorrow I gotta drive
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I'm not thinking, but it's still in your mind. Like you have to be in control of your own mind. Okay,
Yeah,
you have to be in
absolutely.
your own mind. Your
That's
thought.
why, honestly, racism still exists. Look
Yeah,
how long it's been.
yeah,
You get what I'm saying? Like they people, a lot of other races, they were just born. Y'all ain't even been on the planet long enough. And how are you racist?
or you don't even like us.
Because of what you hear and what you see,
Yeah,
what you have been taught. Like
So it's
come
no
on now.
different. So they are just as systematically installed as we are. They are
Absolutely.
indoctrinated. They are indoctrinated into a system just as well as we are indoctrinated into a system.
but
Absolutely.
this goes all back to what we was talking about earlier. Social media, the news, newspaper,
Hmm.
they're putting out negativity.
Yeah.
They
That's
not
why, hey, look,
they
that's why older folks watching the news, like our grandmother, for example, used to be like, Grandma, she's like, y'all can't go nowhere. Why we can't go nowhere? Because she been watching the news all day.
no,
Grandma, turn the news off. It's okay. We're gonna be all right. But in her mind, she's like, oh no, outside is like the enemy. Y'all ain't going nowhere.
you safe in the crib.
Stop watching turn it off. Cut it off.
Right?
It's okay.
But you know what?
It's informational. It is true. We're not saying that these things aren't happening, but that does not mean that it is gonna happen to me at this moment. You know what I mean?
Wait,
Or it's gonna happen to us.
home is sanctuary. Okay, your home should be where you feel safe at. You know what I'm saying? It should be positive energy all throughout your home. You know what I'm saying? If it's negative energy, you got to fix it. You know what I'm saying? If it's negative energy, if it ain't you, guess what? It's either your spouse or it's the kids.
Hmm.
It's your job to raise that frequency in your household. It's your job to spread the positivity. You know what I'm saying? Spread that positive energy. As far as the with the news, right? Why do they have it on repeat? So the 8 o'clock news, the 8 o'clock news,
They're gonna recap
they
on
do
what
the
happened
same
earlier.
story at 9 p.m. Hey, so you
Yeah.
telling me ain't nothing happened throughout the day? It was just those three things that happened, and y'all just gonna keep running it over and over.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
gonna recap.
we got
And
Netflix.
and
Hold
and the
on.
news is just like our social media. It's the same thing. That's why sometimes you just have to take a break from your social media.
'Cause everybody post, everybody gonna repost.
That's our news nowadays. Social
Yep.
media. That's where we get everything from, right? And we
Yeah.
have our elders that watch the actual news on television.
And
We're not turning on TV going on
it's
Fox
two,
5 and
and
you
guess what?
know.
It's two different news. It's two different stories. What we see on
Absolutely.
Facebook and Instagram and whatever TikTok, the news is not showing it.
Yeah.
They
They
showing
not.
something really different.
I moved to Las Vegas. I found out a whole nother story. I never knew that it was anything going on because they never report it. They're
Exactly.
not going to report it because this is a state that, it's a city that everybody come to. Baby, we got here and I was like, oh, this is like Chicago. I was like, oh, okay, we blood and crippin'. Okay, I see what's going
Yeah.
on. These kids getting killed left and right. You know how many funerals my sons have been to? In their age group, I'm talking about football stars. I'm talking about like it's ridiculous. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
So it don't matter
It's
where you
everywhere.
go. It's just not reported. Everybody don't know what's. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to because it's gonna mess up their image.
So
So yeah,
I wanna I kinda wanna put on this
Well, y'all ever see like in the movie when they show crime in a movie on the screen and it's a lot of split screens and they just show different crime going on real fast, speed
yeah,
and stuff like that.
the purge.
That's
yeah,
how that's how it would look if they was actually showing all the crime in the world.
exactly. It'd be crazy. It'd be crazy. It would. But I feel like they take some of it really all depends on what they want to report or not. But some
That's
stuff
yeah.
be
Oh yeah,
a little
absolutely.
bit more important. It depends on who's pressing
None
the
of it's
issue
none of it's
for it
none
to
of
be reported.
none of it is really important. It's all about awareness. It's all
Awareness, yeah. And I think it depends on the reporter too. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You got some of
No.
them
They all characters too.
they like, no, this needs to be reported. You got some that's just under the
No,
boss, and they like,
they
hey,
don't get to
look, we're
they,
not
no, they
reporting
don't
it,
get
and
to
they
make
got to
they
do
don't
their
get to make
job.
none of those decisions.
Yeah, they can't make those decisions. But you got some that's gonna go off the rails and be like, nah, okay, I'm gonna lose my job behind this one.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah. We if we had more of them like that, it'll be a lot of shit told.
hold
And
on.
they out there,
What's my name? I want to talk about this Elon Musk salute.
man.
I know, like I said, I don't be on social media like that. Like, but what's going on with this, man? Because I seen it. I'm like, okay. I feel like a lot of people just blown it out of proportion. It do look now. Don't
Dude, look.
like my man. I don't want to say my names, but it do look like the little like
Hitler.
he you type you. Hey, he kind of did it on a diagonal, like, but
That was the same signals that was the Nazi Adolf Hitler's germ. Look, man, we can't. Like I said, one thing we could not do
you better, hey,
be in denial of no shit that's put right in front of our eyes. You know what I'm saying? We can't question what we see sometimes.
yeah,
And what they say is, you know what I'm saying, believe none of what you hear, half of what you see.
mhm.
But there was some shit playing inside in your eyes, you know what I'm saying? Now, what we can believe is Donald Trump getting shot in his motherfucking ear. We can't believe that.
I don't believe that shit.
But what that nigga just did, that Hitler symbol, that was dead ass serious.
Even Hitler, I mean, even Trump, like, don't he a fan of Hitler?
He is. Just like Hillary Clinton was a fan of what was her name? The lady Stewart, what's her name? Stag. Damn, what's her name? But the lady who was the beginner and founder of just like the Kamala Harris, and
Mm.
just like the other female who was just trying to get office, they all was studying the lady Stagger. Margaret Stagger, I want to say her name was, but she was the founder
Mhm.
of Margaret Stagger was the founder of Planned Parenthood, who came up and created Planned Parenthood to actually depopulate black people.
Mhm.
They've been doing that for years. They doing that now.
So every president, believe it or not, like I say, they're some kind of Masonic person to some degree. They all studied and
It's
come from some nature of some shit that you probably would never even imagine to understand, you know.
actually,
So one thing about Trump though, Trump is a different kind of aggressor. He's part of the agenda and all of that shit. And he on some goofy ass shit, but one thing he gonna bring out some fair acts that's gonna benefit everybody. Cause Trump, see what he gonna do is like he said, he gonna play chess, but he gonna show that he gonna control the whole chess board.
Mhm.
I was just watching a movie. You know, I watch old movies, right?
So he can make moves and bring the moves back just like he just did. He can make moves and rewind the moves back if he want to. But like I say, believe you and me, he ain't making these decisions all by himself.
Of
That's why
course.
you got the
Mm-mm.
legislative branch, the judicial branch, and the electoral branches. You know what I'm saying? The cabinet. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Those people
fuck
mean
them too.
something too. Those are the people got to focus on too.
Fuck them too.
Yeah.
I was just watching the movie. Like, I'm glad you said something like that. I was just watching a movie about. It's called The Good Shepherd, 2006, right? And it's literally talking about skulls and bones, or skulls and bones. Yeah, this is a secret society that every president has to be in. All these
Mm.
higher ups, they have to be. They do rituals. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and they can't say nothing. My man's was in. He was in a relationship for about what, like 10, 12 years. His wife did not know what he did because he couldn't tell her.
Mm.
This is you sleeping with. He was, but he was gone for most of the marriage. You know, so he was gone for most of his kids' life, but he couldn't tell them why he was gone, what he was doing. They put the shit in our face. They put it right in our face, and we yet
Yeah, they put everything.
fail to accept it. I don't get it. I just
Well, what they
yeah.
did, well, so I'm gonna tell you in all actuality, it's gonna hurt. So the part is, they only duplicated what they kind of seen us do.
Oh yeah. First, let's get one thing straight that these folk, they are not creative at all. Okay, so they are literally just doing what they do. They showing us what they do in the movies. Okay, or they're showing us what happened throughout history back then. Now they put a little tweak, you know what I'm saying, a little twist to it. But if you look at the bigger picture, if you really just sit down and watch it and don't just be entertained, just gain like days at the
You
movie,
actually understand the movie.
like okay, they
Yeah,
out here for
that's
years.
why one movie I had to watch several times was the Book of Eli.
Yeah.
Man, I
I had to
still
watch that. I can still watch today and depict something from it, but the yeah, they got a whole different man. Like I said, man, it's just crazy because, like I said, what we're gonna see kind of like evolving our faces is gonna be weird as hell.
like
It's gonna be weird as hell because you don't really want to subject to the shit, but it's like, damn, what the fuck can you do? You know? And then at the end of the day, it's like you can do something, but you're gonna need to really have numbers and people to be able to do it. And people really ready to sacrifice themselves because at the end of the day, it's gonna be
hey,
your program that you want to have of,
a
you know
lot
what
of
I'm
people
saying,
aren't,
righteous understanding towards people ideas of what they understand.
they're not gonna want to because look, you gotta realize now, if you conscious, you know what I'm saying, if you outspoken, you want to make a change, especially as a black man. You know that they killed all of our leaders, right? And once they killed our leaders, what happened? We still
Yeah.
have we still haven't had
So
Martin
what?
Luther X to this
No.
day.
So what they done is every leader that we had today, they took them and found them an opponent to have. So if you look what just happened out there and just out there in Dalton, Illinois, I don't know if y'all just seen what just happened out there with Jadell right now. When they just sent it up
Mm-mm.
out there, and y'all didn't just see they just sent it up out there in the city hall out there in Dalton, Illinois. Nigga run there with the
No.
gun. Yeah, on the lady out there.
You ain't see that?
Oh yeah, on the town president out there, on the mayor out there, the female they've been claiming stealing all. Okay, so that's a whole nother subject. We'll get into that.
No, I want to hear this. Talk
Oh,
about this.
y'all ain't well. Go look up. I want you to research it. Go jump on.
That's home. That's home right there. That's Dalton. What?
Yeah. What? Go look at it and read it up.
Right. I
Okay.
used to
Pull up the
live in
video.
Dalton. What's going
Pull up
on?
the video. This is what
What's
y'all ain't been seeing. What's
going on?
going on? Pull up the video. What happened? Just happened out there in Dalton. Let me show you what
Yeah,
they doing with
I
the
used to
black
live in
leaders.
Dalton.
I gotta go to look. I'm gonna have to go into X. I'm gonna have to go to Twitter because they gonna show you the real thing. This the
Yeah.
news. The news ain't gonna show you what they. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't see what just happened, man. See, 'cause you can pull up the videos and
So
put them on
give
the
it to
screen,
us in a
right?
nutshell. Give it to me in a
Yeah,
nutshell.
well,
What happened? They did what?
I rather so this video gonna say it all. It's not that long. The video
Oh,
gonna say
okay.
it all.
I gotta find it. Let me find it.
And it's in Dalton, Illinois. It's gonna come right up.
Oh, niggas out here scrapping. Come on.
Yeah. It went up. Wait till you see the whole flick though. Oh my god, it's disgusting, man.
Hold on, hold up.
And then I can tell y'all the agenda about this because I was once gonna run for alderman, and I can tell y'all what they was telling
Uh,
me to do as
let me share this screen real quick. You know what I'm saying? Hold up.
here and earn some respect. Then you should have been able to respond to what life will report about credit cards. You want to talk about them not coming to work, but we've been hearing about what you've been doing while you've been at work. And I'm going to give away the rest of my time because I think on behalf of the Black Cookout Association that we would rather take a vote and we're going to exchange your black ass for Stephanie being a new member of Onyx. So all those in favor say, all those against it say nay, all those in favor say aye. You go, bitch.
Look, that's the town mayor right there in the yellow. She got into the fight too. Round two, he come in with the gun now. Now he came in with a gun. Gonna blow it. This our black leaders, y'all.
Yeah, man,
This what they doing to him.
What's up with our people?
So that's Jadal. That's Jadal. Y'all know who that is, right? One who was head of the Kanika Jenkins and all of that stuff. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what they doing with the black leaders. So that's what they doing. So once they have an assignment, once we directed on the assignment, right? And we got our mindset to go one place to do something, what they do is direct your mind on the opposition now and make the opposition the same person as you. You know what I'm saying? So now what he's been misled to do is go against all of the people that's of his color and try to confront them on all of their wrongdoings. But guess what? Guess what now? What we ain't done enough of is confronting the people that ain't of our color of their wrongdoings before we try to confront the people of our colors of their wrongdoings. So that's why I go into saying this at, right? The black leaders, what we fail to do, we fail to be consistent. We fail to be consistent. We fail to be not distracted by monetary value. You know what I'm saying? We let that dollar control us. We let that serpent on that stick control us all the time. And people don't even understand that the dollar sign is just that, a serpent, a snake on a stick.
You know
people
what that is?
value that so much.
You know what the serpent is?
Yeah.
The Kundalini energy.
The Kundalini energy to the spinal, up into the chakra.
It is. That's
up into the chakra. But what they don't. So what they don't know is that it has a mind control on them because of that. And that's also why they tell you about the pyramid and how the cap of the pyramid on the dollar is disconnected from the top of the pyramid just as well as your mind is disconnected from your body.
Yeah.
That's why people don't understand you have to be in 3 stages of life in order to have your life together. You got to have your mind, your body, and your soul together. If you don't have those 3 things in contact, you can have 2 in contact and not 1, and you'll still be dysfunctional. You can have 1 in contact. You got to have all 3 of those things in contact, mind, body, and soul, in order to, you know what I'm saying, really be officially, you know what I'm saying, with yourself. Sometimes you're going to be off track. You're not going to be consistent with that all the time.
I want to leave this in a...
But it's best to start to practice that, to learn how to be in, you know what I'm saying? It's best to start to practice on how to be in alignment with your mind, body, and your soul.
All right, so hold on, because you finna get me into some other shit. But
don't do it. Don't do it.
But nah. The infiltration. That's what I want to talk about. I just put up a YouTube in the comment section. Well, people need to see it. It's they put black folks in our community, our own people, to be in our groups. You know what I'm saying? To be right next to you, to be a spy, to be an informant, to let them know everything that you about to plan, everything you about to do, where you're gonna be at. Okay, and this is what they do.
And I know this, for a fact.
Like, so when you are like, all right, you know what? I'm about to start making a move. I'm about to start making movement. You damn near got to do it by yourself. You have to do it by yourself because you don't know who's an informant or not. You don't know who's with them. You don't know who's for you for real, for real. Like if it ain't your day one, but even that, even with that, they can get to your peoples that you grew up with. They can get to them.
Mhm.
Man, they get to the person you're sleeping with, man. They can get to anybody.
But you have to
They get
know.
Hey,
to your
look,
spouse.
money
You got to know
talk.
who about that monetary value or not. That's
Money
simple as that.
talk, baby.
Money is gonna
Money
control.
talk.
Money is gonna be it. You got to know about who about that monetary value. And
Yeah.
that's the thing you'll know. That's when you know who genuine. When money really don't matter, and the person really want to pass a purpose
But
without
you're
a
not.
monetary value.
But you're not gonna know that until that situation come up,
Presents itself, yeah.
and
Till it
it
presents
might
itself.
be too late.
Well, no, that's sometimes no. Don't. It's to that extent you have to go in order to find out. You know what I'm saying? You can't sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Inside of a war, you know what I'm saying? You gonna know. Like I said, you got to start the war to know who the real soldiers is. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? At the end of the day, you got to start the war to know who the real soldiers is. Other than that, you'll be sitting back in a room full of cowards and you will be molded with some cowards. But at the end of the day, in the middle of that war, you gonna see when you throw that rock who the fuck gonna have their hand really. You know what I'm saying?
Watch the
That's
movie
that
300.
that's
Movie,
the part right there.
the
And
movie 300. Hold on,
even
the movie 300. Look, the movie
yeah.
300. And he was like, "Yo, I got 300 soldiers." He walked up to the others. He was like, "Yeah, we got about what he say about like 600, 700." And he was Leonidas. He was like, "What do you do?" He was like, "I'm a sculptor." He was like, "What do you do?" "Ooh, I'm a cook." He looked back. I got way more soldiers than you. It's like, yo, yes, you got to know who you with. Like
Oh
we all
yeah,
like
Absolutely.
man.
you just got some people. You just gathered up people that just wanted to be a part of some. You know what I'm saying? Some type of movement. They don't even know what they fighting for.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
boy,
So what it is before you do a big ground shaking, you're gonna do a little ground shaking. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna take some small crawls, you know what I'm saying? Like I say,
what,
and when
what
you
I
start making them little ground shakes, like I said, you're gonna see it's gonna be people that's gonna disperse themselves from the crowd.
yeah, but
Oh,
what I
they
It's
was
gonna
are.
people.
saying,
It's not gonna be people that's gonna show their hand and gonna show their heart for real. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna people see because, like I said, this is a sacrificial game, meaning that you have to be ready and willing to really sacrifice. Meaning that you have to understand that my purpose that I'm doing is not for me; it's for the future. It's not for me. It's for this, and it's got nothing to do with my mind, body, and soul. This got something to do with the life that we trying to protect. That's supposed to be for everybody else going forward. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be willing to know that. Just that sometimes, and that's where you get the real militant-minded soldiers, at, and that's what they
we not gonna have,
deteriorate
we
today.
don't
They
have.
deteriorate militant-minded people because they don't want you
Look,
to have the ability to think that, hey, if you do this, you will survive. If you do this, you
knowledge,
gonna do the man. Look, one thing you
knowledge
have to
is
understand.
expression.
One
Knowledge
thing,
is expression.
yeah, and but one thing in life is too, right? You project what you bring to you. One
Mm-hmm.
thing I never been
Mm-hmm.
in my life is scared of nothing. The only thing that ever put fear in my life was my father.
Mm-hmm.
And at 36 years old today, I promise you, my father's still the only thing that I'm scared of. Anything else, we can go to war.
Is it scared
Man, that man, I wouldn't. That man can. He would still be at him at knocking on 50 something. He built like a militant soldier. He come from the
yeah.
penitentiary for doing 15 years. He'll crush me.
Is it is it
He
fear
more
or
he more physically and mentally fit than me.
okay? But I never try my father. I never try my mom.
I
I
tried
don't
him.
I don't
This is what I'm telling
like
you. I tried.
I don't cuss.
Look,
I don't do
and
nothing
guess
in
what?
front of I don't do
I'm
nothing in
I'm
front of my parents.
I'm
It's
And
not
it
two
wouldn't be
I'm
right
two
if
it's
you
not
hundred
didn't.
I'm 200 something solid.
look,
Downstate champion wrestler, paid football, everything. Man, look, but none of that matters when you got people who more experienced than you.
but it's I don't it's respect.
Yeah, respect for sure.
Because I'm not cussing. I'm not doing nothing in front of my parents. I'm not they know I drink. You know what I'm saying? I'm not drinking in front of my parents.
No, my father
But
for what I'm trying to tell you is look for 15
it's
years.
not fear.
For
It's
15 years of my father being in the
not.
penitentiary, he instilled fear in my heart while he was in the penitentiary.
Mm,
Right.
That's
mm,
what I'm trying to tell you.
mm.
It was
Yeah.
the man, it was the man respect. And when he came home, he beat me up out the streets.
As he should. Because he already did that. Why are you trying to do what I just did?
And that's exactly what he told me, nigga. I already did this. I'll kill you before I let the streets kill you.
Oh, absolutely.
My first arrest, 8th grade, for joyriding. He picked me up from motherfucking Grand Central, beat me from Grand Central all the way home, rolled around my blood on the window for 2 weeks, and picked me up in the car with a reminder for me for my, my blood.
I'm not cleaning up. I need to let you know. You know.
I'm telling y'all, man, look, I appreciate this man today to the core. If it weren't for that man, I think there wasn't nobody else that I can be. If he couldn't humble me, couldn't nobody humble me. You understand what I'm saying? So it's somebody you gotta feel. So at the end of the day, if it wasn't for him, anybody else can have it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like with this, like with our leaders, like nowadays we have so many leaders, but guess what do? They locking them up. They locking them up.
It be the money, bro. It be the money. I'm telling you. Look, I've been mentored by so many of them, right? I'm talking about so look.
Image. They're destroying our image. Yeah. Or they're killing them. It's either or.
They're destroying our community, rather. So what I'm gonna tell you is like,
listen to this. If I'm trying to make a movement, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make a move, and I seen that, man, every time one of our leaders make a move and they get killed, first of all, we can't even
get locked up.
We can't even say killed on the motherfucking internet. They be trying to say unalive. No, when they kill us, nigga. Okay. It's like, dang, nobody followed up. Like that whole group, it was just following Malcolm. Who stood up? You know what? I'm next up. I'm about to take over where he left off at.
Exactly. That's what I mean about consistency right there. That's what I meant about the consistency.
Right. Like what was the vice president said?
But why
what was their right hand man at?
The right hand man set him up.
What was that right hand man? Everybody got a right hand man. Everybody got somebody that was 10 toes down that was pushing them.
It was listen. So look, it's like this. Let me show y'all how this goes. After he was Malcolm X was all
hold up. Why would I keep trying to make a difference when I got all these followers behind me? I got all these people. Let's say I got 1 million followers on Instagram, 1 million followers on YouTube, subscribers. They logging in air, man, I'm with you. And then when they get rid of me, ain't none of these niggas take over. The fuck is y'all? What was y'all following? What was y'all watching me for?
Right.
What was y'all doing? If y'all not gonna take over, y'all know what risk I'm taking. If y'all ain't trying to take that same risk, move around.
Period. So let's talk about Rashad Jamal then.
That's my nigga.
So let's talk about Rashad Jamal. So that's what I mean about consistency, right? Man, it's so many people that be playing these roles sometimes. But you know, like you said, man, if people ain't gonna pick up the pace, where after they see where a nigga sacrifice himself at, man, motherfucker gotta pick up the pace. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker really gotta pick up the pace for real. Once a nigga put his neck on the line, niggas gotta know, man, you the next in line, pick up the pace. Because if you really on what we on, nigga, this what it is. You gotta put yourself up there. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, that's where you'll know who an infiltrator and who ain't.
Because most of the time they gonna come and get the right hand man. So when you go down, there's nobody else that's gonna step up. We didn't already. This is how we got the information. This is how we got to you because we had to get the closest person to you.
Well, all they have to do, in any structure, all they have to do is destroy the head in order for the body to fall.
Look,
in any structure, all they got to do is. So
it depends because the president could go down, but the vice president just gonna get sworn right in.
Yeah, and that's what's supposed to happen.
But
what that does is that still the fear tactic in that vice president now.
Oh, how is that a fear tactic when you signed up for this? That's nah. I ain't going for that because this is just like, look.
That's what they signed, right? They knew what they was going in for. That's why they the vice president. This is my right hand right here.
Right. Until shit. Look, did they tell you, man? You see who really with you until shit hit the fan?
Okay. So,
so, so,
I
so
this is like,
this what I'm trying to
like
tell y'all right now.
playing,
Cause
Facts, facts,
look,
but
facts.
playing
you see
football.
who
Like,
really with you when shit hit the fan.
if
So
you a
this what
football
you gotta
player, if
understand.
you
Think
hold on,
about
hold on,
all
hold
of
on,
them
hold
people
on.
who think about all them guys and all them the Nation of Islam that was behind that man. Why they did so you had believe it or not, there is one or two guys that did step up and guess what? They got knocked off too. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. It's a couple of guys from the nation that stepped up and got knocked off too. Because he brought light to something that people didn't understand. When you bring light to something that people don't understand, you're a threat to any type of system that was created.
That's
So,
Yeah,
called
so you
that's
disrupting the
called
system
knowledge.
now.
That's
yeah,
You
intellect.
disrupting the
absolutely.
system. You're a threat.
That's
So
intellect. That's
that's the
knowledge.
thing. People are afraid to disrupt the system and become a threat because when 9 times out of 10, when you become a threat, you become sacrificed. And at the end of the day, like I said, it's okay to be sacrificed because you can't be scared of death. If you know
Mm-hmm.
about death, you're gonna get a chance in the afterlife to really do this shit all over again
Facts.
until
Facts.
it's done. And not
Facts.
only that, not only is it gonna be done, your sacrifice is gonna land and awaken somebody else up.
So with
Be passed on. It's energy that's meant to be passed on. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? That's why believe it or not, a lot of these young guys, believe it or not, I'm ashamed and it hurts for them to die at a young age. But a lot of them in a way, that's why they're getting out the way. Because they don't have the stability. They mind so tampered and so fucked up and so programmed into motherfucking the streets that they would never even come back from it. So they won't even be, you know what I'm saying, be able to be programmed to be soldiers for us inside the war that we're going into. You understand what I'm saying? But the ones that are, there are kids today that's aligned and waking up. It's youth today that's just more awoken than adults today.
Yeah.
So
yo,
that's what I'm
that's
telling y'all. We can't be afraid to really let people reciprocate this energy and these messages and what you getting felt, what you get into your heart, what you get into your soul to push out into
so
the world. Because at the end of the day, it's meant for you to push out your message. That's why it's put inside of you. And the minute you don't, you're gonna rob the world from something that was meant to be, you know what I'm saying, receptive.
so 2025 is the year of a new beginning. It's the
Yeah.
end and the beginning.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
and
And when
and all eyes is on
when they
everybody, not just
when
one
they
person
call
or two
when they've been
people or
calling this
celebrities.
this generation, this new generation, like, oh, this is the woke generation. These teenagers, hell no, no, because what the fuck are they doing?
I know they give them time to evolve. They coming.
What are they? They woke to do what?
They coming. They come.
They
It's
woke
some that's coming, bro. It's a handful that's coming.
because they not respecting elders. You know what I'm saying? They rude, disrespect.
That's facts. But they gonna
They're
they gonna
Blind.
getting,
they gonna
they're
check
getting, yeah,
they gonna
they're getting
eventually grow
more.
and check themselves. They gonna eventually evolve and check themselves.
Okay, but right now, I'm just saying right now, what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? I know, yeah, they young. You know what I'm saying? They just want to do them. They want to have fun, whatever, whatever. I was the same way. You know what I'm saying? But I still had my mind right.
You ever seen the movie called The Woman King?
Mm, nah,
Yeah, I
Man, you need
did.
to watch that.
familiar. It
That's one of
sounds
my favorite
Absolutely gotta
movies.
watch
That's
it.
one of my favorite
You
movies
gotta
too.
watch it, Yash.
it sounds
So
familiar.
yeah, go watch that before the end of the night. Watch The Woman King, bro. But look, what you're gonna find out though, in
Is
all realms of adolescence, is gonna be rebelliousness. You
oh
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So
of
youth is
course.
gonna be rebellious regardless. So and we was when we were regardless at some point, even if we was respectful youth, we had some type of
But
slickness and slick shit we did.
but it starts with us. It starts with
Yeah.
we
so
have to we have to start the fight. You know what I'm saying? We have to
so
start
it's
to
create
rebel.
foundation. It's
So
guiding
for
and create a
them to
foundation.
pick up, be like, you know what? All right, they did it. I'm about to do it too. Because look, you got to realize they trying to take out our history from the curriculum. They trying to make us forget about it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So these kids that's growing up now, they not gonna really know what happened way back then.
no. So and so what you have to do is you got to kind of in your best of your ability restore it yourself. And how you do that is you actually have to put forth So look, I just talked about this today, and this is one of the deepest conversations I had, right? So in school, right? In
Fuck,
school,
fuck
the
school.
first thing they teach everybody in school is about the periodic tables, the periodic elements, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, the next thing they have everybody do in every grade level do that's mandatory still in schools today is called a science project.
Thanks. Gotta do the science project.
What
You
they're
gotta
doing is testing the ability to see what kid has the mindset to know that the elements in the periodic tables, what's the real abilities of them? Do they recognize the powers that they showing them, telling you that, hey, this is aluminum, copper, iron. Then they give you what they call the minimum tools to do a science project.
Mm.
Then they have a science fair.
right.
Look, I'm trying to teach you something. Look,
No, I'm already
look, look.
I'm
They
already
they 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 program. Look, they tracking the stability of mind sets that the kids have at an early age to see, even if you're woken. So the first kid who not intrigued, the first kid who's not steady, guess what? That kid don't even have the proper, you know what I'm saying, to them to be in the same class. They dissect them now and put them in another
but,
class. To them, that kid is special now.
but
In reality, some of the most special people are the most intelligent people.
yeah. Look at
And the
Albert
reason that is because they see things different than what the common person who was systematically installed see.
Mm-hmm. So with those, listen. So with these science projects, right? With these science fairs,
Yeah,
when you in a science fair,
that's literally a test.
it's
The science
something
fair and science projects is literally a test to see
a
what
bigger
kid
test
has come to their
because
conscious, to see
now
what's their abilities or what they can do with the
that's when you get on the
real natural. They give you gas, they give you H2O, they give you all of the elements of the earth and
yo.
tell you to go do a science project to see if you really came to your conscious and reached your higher being as a youth. They trying to make sure they kept you grounded. Because why is there not kids coming out scientists as youth if they're teaching
They
them
are.
science?
They are. The thing
They
here,
are now, but
no,
this is
no,
what I'm
no.
trying to tell you.
They've been coming out. They've been out.
Facts.
Okay, so you have to realize. So when these kids win these science fairs and it's something like, yo, wow, we didn't think of this. What do you think they do? They
They
recruit them
still
at
at
a young age. They recruit
yeah,
them at
and
a
they still like rob them, steal them,
they
steal their
watch
ideas and shit.
they watch them. Yep, they watch them.
Mm-hmm.
Or they get rid of them.
More,
They pay them off. They pay the
yep,
family off.
that's
This eight,
facts.
this 8-year-old just created something that we need. We want that. Here y'all go. Here go. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. We'll pay y'all yearly, whatever. Years go by, they probably knock the family off, recruit the kid, type shit. You know, this is how they move. This is how they operate. Y'all better stop playing with me. My man, it was a little 9-year-old boy. He was on YouTube, had a whole drone in his backyard, creating energy. I ain't saying the nigga since. I ain't saying the nigga since.
Yep.
Damn shame. My man's that with
Lord,
my
really?
my nigga that was he created a car that ran off of water. Off them. Get up out of here, man. What you thought? Well, we need that. We need this. We need all that. We need these niggas to pay for the petroleum, the gas.
They might not be off though.
Well,
They
let me
might
tell
not
you
be
this.
off. You
Let
know
me
how
tell
in the
y'all.
movies they
No,
got
no,
out
no.
where stuff like that happen. They take them and they seclude them and they working and you know what I'm saying and they taking care of them. You know what
That
I'm
could be
saying?
part
They
of it,
just ain't got no
but
ties nowhere.
once you showed us the masters to what you know, there's no more use for you.
That's if you give them everything because sometimes we might need you. We didn't figure it out, nigga. We
So that's
need you.
facts. You facts. This facts about what you're
Hold
saying.
on, hold on. We gonna
They
have to.
got
We need you to
scientists.
grow. Yeah,
They
we
got
need you to
scientists
get
chained up and
older.
they got scientists,
Yeah,
mad scientists chained up in labs
yeah,
and shit, working the shit out of
yeah.
them. They got scientists and shit. They do.
Yeah,
This
we
was
need you to.
so better yet. Let's put it like this. If you seen what's the movie with the four ladies that went out of space and created what's
I know
that
exactly what you're talking about. The first 4 black women that worked at NASA.
yeah. The lady who created the
I forgot the name of
GPS,
it. I know
the
exactly
black
what
lady Vanessa Williams who created GPS. Damn. I'm now I want to Google this,
Was
man.
it Queen Latifah? Was Queen Latifah in that? Oh, I'm tweaking.
No, it's Queen. I don't think Queen Latifah was in this one.
I'm on some set it off shit.
Jesus.
Damn, what was it called?
And I set it off.
I'm trying to set it off. I'm sorry, y'all. My
I
bad.
set it off.
Yeah, hey.
No, she's in other stuff too, though. So don't even come for Queen. Okay.
No, I'm just saying. When he said four ladies,
Right. Right.
hey,
You under the act.
I'm
They
low.
sit on the roof smoking a blunt. What are we
Mm-hmm.
talking about?
I'm gonna see what's the name of that movie.
Oh,
Mhm.
Damn, what was it? Hidden Figures.
oh.
Hidden Figures. That's the name of it. Hidden
But
Figures.
why I feel like I watched that.
You probably did, but you probably didn't get
I
the
did.
concept of it. You got to
No,
go watch it again.
watch that.
So,
Or maybe I didn't. I was supposed to and I didn't, but I wanted to.
so
No,
in
you gotta
Hidden
watch
Figures,
that.
what we're gonna learn is that those four black women basically created everything we know about the cell phone today. They created GPS. The ladies, they was the best to know about what they call binary binary coding. Binary coding, which is basically the matrix, which is basically the numbers just zero and ones that go into multiple codes and numbers. When you see the matrix, that green thing that's constantly going on the screen, you see them numbers flicking them all just zeros and ones. That's called binary coding. It's only one. Well, the first person to ever figure that out was a black lady.
Mm.
The first person to ever figure out how to actually, because the world, how the center of the world rotates, and the rotation of the world and how it goes. She was the only one able to actually figure out the calculations of the geography calculations of how to pinpoint GPS, and that's how we got GPS today to actually calculate our spaces and spotters everywhere that we at today. Black lady named Vanessa Williams did that. It's
Mm.
another. This got to do with four. This movie's called Hidden Figures, about four amazing black women who basically, you know what I'm saying, helped the world
I
exist
know
as
what
it
you're
do
talking
today.
about. Yeah. I didn't watch it. I know what you're talking. I know exactly.
But besides this, when I was
Yeah.
a youth, me and my father, we created a card game called Free Thyself. Reading is the key to everything. On every card game, we had the breakdown and the patent and the invention of everything that was created. And on the other card, we had the year and the name of the person who's created it, which was a black person.
Okay.
Black people created everything that exists in the world today.
You know why? Because first of all, we were set first. Secondly, when we were when we were enslaved, what do we do? Listen, right now to this day, it's in us. Y'all, listen, it's in us. Okay, this shit is in us. It's in us, and this shit is so fun. Like this shit is in us, right? We to this day, when you at a job, you know what I'm saying. I worked at a lot of factories. You know what I'm saying, warehouse joints. What do you do when you at these jobs? You trying to figure out how to make the job easier. So what we gonna do? We gonna create the vacuum instead of picking up trash with piece by piece. Man, sweep shit up. You know what I'm saying? We creating everything. We finna
Well,
create all.
one thing we
Easier
identified
for us.
though is we identified that black people created everything, and even if the black person didn't create everything, any person of a black descent created it.
But they took the idea.
They took the
We
ideas. They
didn't
take
like
them and they
even
rob us for
be
sure.
on it. They took the
All that.
idea. McDonald's. Come on, man. McDonald's is a black. That's black. That's us.
Yeah, it's all us. It's our world.
They
They
paid my
living in
ass
it.
off. They just switched the name. And they said, "Oh, look, who I selling good burgers." You know what I'm saying?
Good burgers.
So the game in America is capitalizing. That's the game.
Mm-hmm.
You
Capitalism.
have to learn how to capitalize in
It's
America, and
capitalism.
if you don't know how to capitalize, that's where you're losing in the game at in America. It's about monopoly and capitalism. So learn how to capitalize, and that's why any other nation or race can come over here and capitalize within seconds compared to a person who been here all their life trying to figure it out and haven't figured it out yet.
Because they got but the the thing is, they have
Well,
opportunity.
they get a opportunity somewhat, but we've had an opportunity for a long time.
They get more opportunity than us.
No, what they do is get a lump sum, and they do what they supposed to do with the lump sum, and we do the opposite.
Exactly.
We
We do the
become
opposite. We
consumers.
want to go shopping.
We become consumers instead of producers. Yeah, we
Absolutely.
become consumers instead of producers. That's the problem.
You know
You
why?
got to understand the pandemic just ran past, bro. I can tell you alone throughout the pandemic, I touched $250,000.
You ever
Sure.
what is it? Is it the book or is it's the
And
internet?
I can tell you about
How to
five, six
sell
other niggas who did, and five, six other females who did, and
how to
all they
sell
ass broke right now today.
how
Don't
to
got a
sell
business to show
how to
for it.
sell to a black man. How to sell to a black man?
How to sell to a black man?
How to sell to a black man.
Have I ever read that book?
It's I think it's like more of a like a what is it like more of an interview? I don't think it's a whole book.
No,
It's
I
not
have
like a
never.
video. It's like a video.
No,
And
I never. I've never read that, but I've read what we really have to get inclined with is the real meaning between the real meaning behind European holidays.
oh
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show you this book. Man, I
no,
need to be able to shoot you stuff, man.
I didn't
I
see
need to be able to shoot you
about
stuff. So that's going more in depth about just how, you know what I'm saying, the holidays are how we really just indicted into these holidays, right? And how they really had different spiritual meanings, and but besides that, the
that.
spiritual meanings, they
All right,
actually meant to keep us broken in a broken cycle.
all right. Keep going. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? My
Yeah.
laptop charge my look, I
So
had
a lot of people don't understand.
to
So
charge my laptop
I asked my family this Christmas, right, where we all gathered
this
for our
Christmas.
for this Christmas, when we all gathered for a so-called Christmas ceremony or whatever,
Mhm.
Christmas family gathering. I asked my family, why wasn't we all taking the money that we invested into Christmas and started the family business? And everybody looked at me as if I was pissed on everybody.
But you know why? Do you know why though?
But I can tell you this too: just about every person that was there at that event had to reach out for financial support since then.
Hmm. I was just talking
So
about it.
you see the how we misprioritize and how we jacked up in the mind. Like that's where it comes from. They say, hey, you gotta unplug. People gotta really know what to prioritize.
Mm.
That was the difference from our upbringing. So our parents, that's why back then we ain't have to glorify. Well, our parents really had to glorify too much of what they came up in. Like when they was kids, they didn't care. They was able to dress in rag. You know what I'm saying? Compared to us today, we got to dress in name brand. Our parents were seeing clothes with their sisters and brothers and shit. The guys was
Mm.
actually wearing
We was,
female
I
clothes
was
because that's
too.
what they had to do. They had to share clothes with their sisters and shit. And that shit didn't matter. What had mattered was making it out that grade and making it out the hood really had mattered then. Today that shit don't matter. Motherfuckers make it out the hood and come back to the hood and invest
Hold
in
on, hold on, hold on,
bullshit.
hold on. Because now holidays.
Holidays.
No, not hella. Not let's not do
Y'all
that.
silly.
We're
I'm not
not gonna
about to
do
play
hella.
with y'all.
We're gonna do holla. Okay. Let's
Look,
let's let's
Barbie gotta
let's
sign off, y'all.
hold
I'm
on.
so sorry I gotta go, but I gotta go.
Let's line up. Hold on before you get up. Let's line some things up. Holla, right?
Mm-hmm.
Holly,
Mm-hmm.
hollow. You know, what I'm saying? All of these holly now. Hollywood, right? Now, do we know what a holly? Do you know what the holly tree is? Do we know what that wood is made of from the holly tree? That wood is made to do what? It's used for witchcraft. Okay.
Absolutely.
Now we have holidays. It's really holly days. This is going off
Mm-hmm.
what you just said. You know what I'm saying? To keep us, we got. I'm about to fuck y'all up. Hallelujah. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. We got all of these hollies, but they switch it up. Holla, holly, holy. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. No, this is
Mm.
all holly. It's all meant to keep us down. Okay, motherfuckers gotta wake up. Motherfuckers don't want to wake up though. But you can't force people to wake up. You can't force intellect on folks.
No.
Man, you cannot force intellect. Once you do that, it's over with. You will lose them. They sometimes it's not that time for them to wake up yet. You know what I'm saying? We all have an alarm clock. We all got
Yeah.
an alarm clock. Don't
Yeah.
force me to. You can't.
Every.
I hate to be. Hey, when I'm asleep, don't wake me up. I hate when people wake me up. I'm so like Joe.
Yeah. That's facts.
I set an alarm for a reason. Why the fuck you waking me up? It's the same thing.
Right. It wasn't my time yet.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
it's the same. It's the same. It's natural.
It is.
Yeah.
Just
That's
like
facts.
us
Because the
talking about
coldest
our teenagers. You know
and
what
the,
I'm saying? Like you don't get it until you don't listen to your parents the whole time through. You want to go out there, you want to experience it on your own.
yeah. You don't.
What you
You don't.
saying ain't right. I gotta
Yeah.
go
You
through
don't.
it, and they go through it, and then they come back, and now they your best friend. Like y'all
Yes.
old, you know, our kids grow up, they older, and now they like, mom, like you're best friends with father, with dads, you know, with moms, and you like, you know what? Everything you told me was right. That's
That's
crazy
one.
that I went through all that for what?
Yep.
When I could
Yeah.
have listened to you in the beginning.
Yeah. And that's one of
Our
my
mindset
biggest
is
tests.
terrible.
One of my biggest testimonies today is I wish I would have listened to my father.
Mm.
Yeah.
I wish I would have listened.
Yeah, and then that's the thing though. Sometimes some of our best though experience, some of our best teachers is experiences though. So we had to
Gotta
go
go
through
through
it.
it.
So
And
we
we
had to
not
go
woke.
through it.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
not woke
and
yet.
like
We
y'all
still
said about
sleep.
the woke part and don't wake us up while I'm sleeping. Y'all absolutely right about that because one of the coldest things a person ever told me is that I'm too woke for them. So you can't wake a person up when they ain't ready.
Okay.
No, damn, they said you too woke, huh?
Yeah.
Told me I'm too
I've
woke for them. Yeah,
heard that. I've heard that. That's why we get canceled. This is you getting canceled. You get canceled.
yeah.
You want to? We don't want to hear that bullshit, Sharif.
Yeah,
You would get
no,
canceled.
motherfucker
You know
told me I'm too woke for them. When I heard that, I said, "Damn!" So when the motherfucker told me that, they confirmed with me, "Oh, you okay with being asleep?"
yeah. And and guess what? That's what you got to do. You got to leave them on that floor, get on the elevator, press your next level, and go up. Go up to
Yeah,
the next stairway. Go to, you
that's
know what I'm
what
saying? The stair level.
that's what I do. Yeah, I learned not even man. It be so many people lost, man. Like I said, man, I learned to not even disrespect my own conscience with going into that ring with people, certain people. You know, you can't. You just gotta know who you can. Like man, you know, and sometimes be your own people. Be
Yeah.
your own people. Be your own people.
Look, it's always your own people.
You got to know who you're talking to. You have to know who you're talking to.
Yeah, you got to, man. Yeah, that's for sure.
You'll definitely get dismissed if they not on that type of level.
Oh yeah,
But
Absolutely. This was a good session, though. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
yeah. We should. We definitely got so much more to talk about. Yeah, we're gonna bring up so much
we
more,
kind of
man.
got, you know what I'm saying? We kind
I
of got
love.
on a whole little Trump situation, but honestly, I don't give a fuck Trump. Fuck whoever the president is, the vice president, who's behind the vice president. Fuck Elon Musk. Fuck Zuckerberg, Mark Zuckerberg, and his partner, um, Obama. I always fuck him too. Who
He
else?
ain't even got nothing to leave him alone.
Just because he gay. Mahler, all of them.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
But I mean, this is what we just gotta enlighten folks. We gotta enlighten them
Yeah,
and really know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Open up your mind. Spread positive energy.
Stay woke. And like I
yeah,
say, look, hey, if you really want to know what's going on in the world, all you got to do is watch these movies they've been telling us for a long time.
yeah. And go back and watch some of the cartoons that we was watching when we was
You
kids.
got
Oh
Like I
God,
said, because we took
terrible.
when we was kids, we took them for entertainment. Today we can really
Hmm.
understand.
you
You
gotta
know
be
what I'm
careful.
saying?
You have
And
to be careful.
that's where they had it at. And then in reality, like I said, reading is the key to everything. Everything come with a structure. So open up your eyes and read, man. Pay attention.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But you have to be careful when you watch these movies and cartoons and all of this because it'll get you. It'll get you. Um it'll hypnotize you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it will.
You have to be careful on what you're looking at and how you're looking at it. Right? Like I don't watch movies from I don't watch movies past maybe 2005, maybe 2008.
What?
Yes, I'm so if it's
You
past
gotta be crazy.
if it's in the teens, 2013, like I'm not watching it because
What was
most of these
Josh?
movies,
I'm gonna say one more thing too, and it might disturb or might sound crazy. Y'all do this for me and just try it. If y'all get a chance, unplug all y'all devices at the end of the night before y'all go to sleep. I'm talking about your TV screen and everything that's sitting in your face. Take your
And
yeah,
phone if it's
mm-hmm,
sitting on if your phone's sitting on the desk next to you, put it face down.
mm-hmm.
Keep your don't sleep with phones and none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But like I can honestly, if y'all didn't mind, I wanted to really take y'all walk through and show y'all like literally have my TV unplugged, my computer unplugged, everything, the radio, the speakers, everything's unplugged. At the end of the night, every device is to be unplugged. Every device has its intentions.
yeah. I mean, first of all, first of all,
Facts.
So
get
and I'm
the
telling you
get
this
the
for a reason. Like
that's
even
the
the
left.
cameras on all, like even the cameras on all of my every computer I got, the cameras has got tape on them. You know what I'm saying? At nighttime, I put tape on my camera on my phone.
The microwave.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
might as
So
well look, you might as well unplug the microwave because that nigga got a
I do,
micro,
Man.
you know what I'm saying, microchip in it.
I do. I unplug the microwave too, bro.
He's like, you over there saving.
What
No, I got my
oh,
own solar energy company. I'm already saving energy.
Okay.
It ain't that. I'd rather just not be monitored.
Yeah,
let me see if I can
but
find it.
we getting mine. I mean, I be on that
Yeah,
too.
you can't dodge it, but you can put limits to
Yeah, you can put a definitely. You can limit it. You can definitely limit.
it. Yeah,
I
yeah.
ain't thought about that one. And because I ain't gonna lie, I need some type of sound for me to go to sleep too.
That white, it's called white noise.
It's not. I don't even got to be
Mm.
white noise. Well, why I gotta be white noise? I need black
No, listen to me. No.
noise. You know what I'm saying? Um,
I used to be like that. So look, this how I used to be so afraid to sleep alone. Let me tell you, I used to have panic attacks in my sleep where I used to wake up and have to cut on all lights and put water in my face. Sometimes I used to have to step out front and get air because
oh,
if I woke up and felt alone in my house, that's how I kind of got tricked by my first baby mama. I had to move away with me
oh man,
because
nah, nah. I ain't. It's
so but you can learn to grow out of that. What you got to do is learn to sleep in the dark, man.
you know I love the dark, but because I listen, I can sit in the dark, but my mind race like
You gotta let it sit. You gotta penetrate yourself in that dark. Like sit in the dark room, just sit in the dark while you woke
I
and
do this
sit in the dark
like so. I
with your
meditate.
eyes open.
So I meditate. I know how to shut my mind off quick. I shut my mind off easily, no thoughts at all. But after a while, it's like if I'm meditating, I can't sleep because it sounds weird, but I'm focused on not thinking about anything. So I'm not think. It sounds weird,
Yeah,
but
you feel unproductive at some
I
point.
can't
So
sleep. I can't
you're
sleep.
also thinking a
But
lot.
if I'm not meditating, because I have a whole
Right.
I light my candles and you know what I'm saying. I meditate. If I'm just sitting in the dark, I'm thinking my mind racing. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about any and everything. I'm like, yeah, that is right. You know what I'm saying? It's just like just thoughts just coming to me. You know what I'm saying? From shit, ancestors, the universe.
Hmm.
I want to just write it down. I just want to stay up. I
Yeah.
have to kind of get distracted from that in order to go to sleep.
Have y'all
Just
So you
seen
got.
the movie Fallen with Denzel Washington?
yeah,
I haven't seen it.
You've never seen Fallen
man, that's on my
with
watch list.
Denzel Washington.
That's on my
No.
watch list. It's with my man's nah, I'm that's nah, that's a whole nother movie.
Fallen. What?
I let
What?
my it came out and y'all gotta watch this.
I seen it.
And it came out in 1998. I was
Yeah,
born in
that's what
1985. Okay,
that's why
I was young when
that's
I
why I
saw this
seen it.
movie.
This wasn't
And when
about
I
like a
tell
fallen
you,
angel or something, was it?
no, it's just no. It's called Fallen.
Okay.
And as a young kid, I got a whole different perspective, and I let my kids watch it. Okay, and they end up getting the concept of the movie, and a lot of people did not like the movie. Like got up, walked out the movie theater, like didn't like don't understand like exactly what this movie was about,
So
but it was crazy,
it
and it was
is
more so about how.
uh, it's raw.
And I know anybody can relate to it, but they put it in a different perspective for the movie. But if you're not a person that think and you know what I'm saying,
Mm.
it's not gonna grasp you, right? And I was young, like I said, came out 1998, and it's good, but
It-
it was basically about like spirits and
yes, okay.
how
This the one. Okay,
yeah,
'cause I'm
how
thinking,
and it was by touch. So it was killing people, but they made it seem like oh it was a killer and oh if you get touched, but all the time in my mind being born and raised in the church. You know what I'm saying? And knowing how, spirits and demons and angels and how everything works, you get a whole different concept of the movie. And I watched it happen in my household before, okay? And I pointed it out to my kids, and I was like, y'all remember that movie Falling? I watched everybody catch an attitude, right?
mm-hmm,
Everybody got angry because it was in the air,
mm-hmm.
okay? And I'm like, everybody was just good. Then all of a sudden, you had an attitude. Now you got an attitude because you said now everybody has this negative energy, and we're
Hmm.
all in the same room because it presented itself, right? So in the movie Fallen, if it touch you, you could be walking down the street. That's why I don't like people to really
Get
like touch
older.
me. I'm not so big and fond of people, you know what I mean, putting their hands on me. Hey fam, I don't know you. Like, why are you touching me? You know what I'm saying? Like they energy came off. It can come off on you. You
Was
know what I mean? And that's how the movie is. But it's crazy because you could touch somebody, and in the movie, it was this they if you read the description, it's saying that
right.
it's somebody that is a murderer and it's like a spirit that's like
Hey,
murdering people. But if they touch you, now they don't have it no more. It's off of them. They didn't gave it to you now.
Yeah, it's past. It's
And it's
basically
by
passing
touch.
spirits,
yes,
Yes, and you're
passing
walking past,
energy,
they could
passing
bump you
spirits,
on
and
the street.
passing
Like,
energy.
yes, you could walk past somebody and bump them. Now that spirit
so
jumped on them. And in the movie, they're not saying that it's a spirit though. That's what's crazy. Like they give it a whole different type of perspective. And you could bump somebody and they jump from that person to that person and
But
that person.
even
Now you
people, that's why people also say don't bring that negative spirit over here too. When people come with negative actions or negative, language,
yeah, and that's why
because
you
it
can't
can be
invite
also
everybody to your
passed.
house.
Yeah.
why? Hold on. This is why. Because you said you watched it young. I just
I was
watched.
young and I
I
realized it.
just
Yeah.
watched it. Maybe 20. You know what I'm saying? Maybe last year, 2 years, maybe
Hmm.
last year. I went on a whole Denzel. You know what I'm saying? And I was getting confused with that one with Ricochet.
Fallen, that's one
Yes,
of my
yeah,
favorite
Ricochet is
movies.
like kind of like the spirit bouncing around. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking. But no, Falling, crazy. And this is why I watch older movies because what movie nowadays is showing you some shit like that?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's
The
a whole
oldest
different
movies.
perspective.
Now, mind you, don't get me wrong. I guarantee you, in about 2, 3 years, they're gonna remake this movie. They're gonna remake the movie.
Yeah.
It's
It's
gonna be
certain
bad.
movies it gotta be remade.
It's gonna
It's
be bad.
great.
It's
And my
literally crazy.
children, when I tell you that I watched it happen one day in my home with my kids and I pointed it out, they was like, dang, Ma, you right. Like, why did I just get mad? I'm like, because he was mad. He brought that energy in here. You got mad. I watched it jump from you to him, from him to him, and all of my they all had a little thing going on. I'm like,
Yes.
what the fuck just happened? And they was like, Ma,
It's
that's crazy. I was like,
because
it's real.
negative energy spreads faster than positive energy.
Very fast. Very
At
fast.
the end, yo, the end of the movie, and look, Hey,
You
my
gotta
bad,
watch it.
Don.
I'm
I
gonna need
might.
y'all to go on there. I'm gonna need y'all to watch it.
I would
I
check it. I would
it.
check it out.
1998.
No, I just
1998.
put.
When I
I
tell
just
you
put it up. I'm gonna check it out.
that's one of my favorite movies by Denzel Washington. And when I tell you they was trying to catch that spirit, but he was a detective or something. It was crazy. And I mean, like, but the way that they did it, of course, it's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? But it was
Uh,
it was a message behind it.
yeah,
And if you don't know, you like blind to it. Man, but if you know, you like, oh my God, that's
Is.
crazy.
But yeah, it is that like you can't let people touch you. You can't
You
let
can't.
shake hands. You can't
Can't
do
let
none of that.
everybody touch you.
In
Can't let
public,
everybody touch you. You
you can't
can't
even let
invite everyone into your home. You
you
know what
can't
I
even let people
mean?
talk to you for real.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I don't like going to when I don't like going to other females. I like, you know what I'm saying? I want them to come over here.
You stupid.
Hey, listen, I don't know what you got going on in your crib. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what happened.
You know what I'm saying? Man, motherfucker, they be having candles lit, mirrors in their room. Like, why do females always gotta have a mirror in their room facing a bed, though?
No.
I'm
Yeah,
like, look,
no. Mm-mm.
I'm
We
talking
don't
about you
face
gotta turn that
mirrors.
shit around.
We don't
You gotta
face
turn that thing
mirrors.
around. Sorry, turn that mirror around. Well, I'm different tonight. I'm sorry. I don't, because mirrors is a whole nother realm. That's a whole nother dimension. Like we gotta get to know that too. Like,
Yeah.
get rid of these mirrors. Mirrors is not your friend. But mirrors are everywhere. Your screen, your
And
phone.
that's go why I say to unplugging all your stuff. You
But
gotta unplug that shit. You
even with
gotta
that, even when you
and then
unplug it,
most people TVs hang over them and they don't understand it. That's a black mirror. Like,
yeah,
and so you got to unplug that
Oh,
shit.
that's crazy. You just creeped me out saying that.
because I
I
don't
Yeah.
don't
like
like
that. Hey, black mirror is something different. Black,
Hey, it's real though. Hey, but
yeah,
there's
It
no
is, and
reason
it
to be
is, and you're
scared.
right. You are right, but
but
it definitely just
Don't
no,
be
threw
but
me
scared
off.
of what you know. Be
even if you
aware.
unplug
To be
everything,
aware is to be alive.
you can look at,
Absolutely.
but you can look at your screen and it's a mirror. It's still a
Yeah.
mirror. It's still a screen. Mirrors are screen. It's still the same thing.
That's
So,
why he
So
said black, like Black
yeah,
Mirror.
but why does it gotta
Absolutely.
be black? So we gotta
I mean,
have.
because it is. It goes dark. It's completely dark.
So we got. Guess what? When you listen to white noise, guess what it is? It's a black screen.
yeah.
So, but the white noise
Facts.
is good for you.
No,
Black mirror is bad.
it's the sound, it's the frequency that makes it white noise.
Yeah. So why it gotta be white? Why can't it just be frequency? Why they can't
So
just put the hertz on that motherfucker? Why it gotta be white?
so no, it's frequency and hertz the same thing. So look, this
I'm
the
just
thing
saying.
about that.
So take away the white and put hertz or frequency. Like,
Yeah.
By itself.
yeah, they make it like I'm tired of this. You think
But
black is bad?
this is the real question though you want to ask.
Go ahead.
Why is it that the white noise is what comforts you and makes you sleep better?
Dang.
Facts, because I gotta go to sleep every night. I'm turning on some thunderstorm. I gotta have
It's the
I
frequency.
have to have some rain dropping
Frequency.
just because
So
my
so
mind
look,
won't stop
you might
thinking.
just really
It
melt
calms
something.
me.
You might just really melt something on the coffin when you say it might be black noise. And they might just bleach it like they do everything else. Shit. It might be something that's good for you to help you relax and stay at a stable conscious to
It
relax.
does for
And it's
me.
called because it's probably called black noise, and they probably bleached it like they do everything else that's black and good for you. They call it white shit.
And I know that it works because on nights that I don't listen to it when I'm sleeping,
Hey,
You toss and
I don't
turn.
sleep well.
You
I
toss
don't
and
sleep
turn.
well
Yeah.
you know,
at all. I feel like
when I
I have had no rest. My alarm go off. It's time to get up. I'm like, it ain't no way. Why I feel
No,
like I
but
just
bro,
went to sleep.
funny. He
you know
said,
why?
"Why is it called white noise?"
Yeah, because why?
Because everything like every look, angel cake, white,
It's
devil black, what? Black ice, bad for you. Like everything
Black.
black is come on, man. Y'all gonna give
He
y'all
said black
come
ice
on,
is
man.
bad for you.
Like you don't see
He
black
can't even
ice.
see the black ice. He just had to go crashing. The devil, yeah, the devil cake is, yeah, this is
Yeah, but
crazy.
angel cake is white than a motherfucker. Like, come on, man. Are y'all really?
No, I ain't gonna hold you, but what? Look, hey, white is bright, is you know.
Sure.
I
And all
mean, dark is dark, black is darkness. Is
Well, what if
dark.
what if y'all didn't y'all know that in reality they taught us everything backwards and everything in reality is the opposite of it, right?
Mhm. Guess what?
True.
Guess
Don't
what?
you feel comfortable when it's light? If you walk in a room and it's pitch black, you want to turn the lights on. You want it to be bright. You want it to be
Okay.
white light.
Okay. So watch
Nobody
this.
likes darkness. Nobody wants
Okay.
black.
Okay. Watch this. Okay.
But your eyes are going to
But
adjust.
it's actually
But your
light
eyes
inside
will
of it's
adjust.
actually light inside of darkness,
Yeah.
and there's darkness inside of light. So
Absolutely.
And guess what?
and you can
Light.
only find the most light inside of darkness. So if you can find light inside of darkness, I think dark should be considered the light, and it should be considered
Absolutely.
white. And
What?
the light is what brings color, which is be dark.
And
Guess
which is y'all,
So
yeah. We just
that's the reality of that. So that's just all
what?
about how you want.
Look, right? Look, the speed of light, right? Speed of light. Light is bright, like you were just saying. Speed of light. Guess what? What is a black hole? Dark than a motherfucker. Speed of light can't get in that bitch. It can't get out either. So guess what's faster than the speed of light?
darkness.
Darkness. Fuck you, darkness.
Darkness. Okay.
I better stop playing with me.
Shut up.
I'm gonna break
Yeah.
y'all. I'm gonna use y'all words against y'all. You know what I'm saying? Anything y'all yeah. Okay. We're gonna break it down.
Oh
You got
shit! Scared the shit out of me whispering like that.
Oh,
I
my baby.
was gonna say,
Yeah,
who
because
just
my
tapped
air
in
look,
on our
what's
shit?
crazy is that my AirPod is right here and she walked up like,
I heard that whispering. I was gonna say, y'all, somebody just tapped in on our shit.
say hi, Miracle.
Hello.
is. You know what I'm saying? But nah, hey, this is definitely like
I
this is what
can
we
hear
do.
you.
See, but that's what. So what you think about space and outer space?
You know what? I
I just want to
went
go there.
okay,
So it's two different. It's two different realms, though. You got space and then you got outer space.
okay. I was just thinking about this literally today. Now, when you say
The ocean is space.
out, okay, where
And
we is
out of the
so
galaxy, the
is this space?
galaxies outside of
Okay,
our realms is
okay.
outer
On
space.
hold on. Is Earth space?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is space. Okay,
Uh-huh.
so out of space is
Galaxy outside of here.
okay. But if
Where
I'm
they
out,
trying to reach to? Where they trying to
so
go
if
out
I'm
inside
out,
the
hold on. If I'm out of space, I can't move I can't go anywhere, right? So
no,
we if it's
you just
out,
no longer
if, if
you're no
somebody
longer
came,
on you're no longer on the continent of what they call space, which is Earth.
Right.
Is space.
who
So
gave them the authority to call what's space and what's out of space? Because we're gonna use words out of space.
Because
Not
there's no gravity there. What do you mean? So it's
mm,
not
no,
it's
he's
not the
saying the
same.
word. He's saying who came up with spelling, with the
With
actual
the oh with
spelling, the
with
actual
it.
word, the term, and
out
the
of space.
terminology. So
You it's nothing out there if it's no space. Okay. If I bring everybody in my house and I can't move around, guess what? I can't go nowhere. I can't get out the door. Ain't no space. I'm out of space. I can't.
well,
Okay. So
in reality, Earth is where it illuminates in its light, and space is
mhm,
where it's dark.
okay.
So
Right.
when they say God so created the world, you know what I'm saying, and then it was started with just this one black hole, right? So
Mhm.
forth to whatnot.
The Big
That was
Bang. Are we talking
that.
about the Big Bang?
No, the beginning of in Genesis, where it started with
Okay.
just one dark space.
Okay.
So I'm not a Bible reader either, but I took shrooms before. But
Okay.
so,
That, yeah. I've heard a lot of okay.
and if you really want to touch some gravities of life and really want to get into some nature shit, take some shrooms. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not encouraging drugs, but try shrooms.
I
But
will. A lot of people say that, and I tell them the same thing I'm about to tell you. I meditate. I hear,
everybody got their own form
yeah,
of, you know what I'm saying, elevating.
I've heard some points in meditation where I'm like, yo,
Yeah, and it's possible to reach that same point with meditation for sure.
especially outside. Outside, you know what I'm saying, grounding, no socks, no because I don't
But
take my
I'm one of them. I want the psychedelics to kick straight to the point, and I'm trying to get there and see what's, you know what I'm saying. So so it's chocolates. I take chocolate candy bar shrooms every time. That's my meditation, and then I sit here and watch a real meaningful movie, and you'll notice like off the screen shit popping off in the screen. It's cool, but my mind going to, like I said, when I was able to break down the first time I ever did the shrooms, I had a question in my mind where did the world start from, and it led me to Genesis, the book of Genesis. And
I'm a I mean, I'm a flat earther. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a flat earther for sure.
So I don't care. Yeah, I don't care what nobody say about like all of this world rotating and you know what I'm
Well,
saying?
it's on the axle
On
still.
like all this like just moving around. Like I'm not with this
So
whole
in re,
the whole
so
space. Like when you was asking me about the space thing, right?
so I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why the world rotates, because of the ocean, the space. The ocean gravitates the world. The most powerful element on the earth is water.
Mm-hmm.
Water
But
gravitates the whole world. It makes the world, because water has to keep cycling. Because they teach us about this. They teaching us about this, about the meaning of what they call in ships. When they talk about relationships,
yeah,
you know, and ships and stuff, and they talking about the merits of the water and stuff like that, right? And the lands and the laws of the water, right? We learning that water is really the real concept of what they use in life for. When they talking about ports, they talking about, man, the seas and all this stuff. This is what they giving us, the concept of the money. When they talking about cash money flow, they talking about the flow of the
flow of
water.
flow
When they
river.
talking about
Flow, river,
currency, they talking about the
current.
currency of the world.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
come on.
saying? So this goes back into the world too and has cycles. It cycles due to the currency and the flow of the water. This is what a lot of people don't know. The
Listen, look,
wars. So the wars that's
say
going
that.
on. So let me just say
Like,
this real quick. And like the war that's going on in Gaza, what they doing is, people don't know, when they say oil pipelines, they really have pipelines that's really connected in the oceans, under the oceans, real lines, real pipes that's connected, that pumps out oil from another country all the way over into other countries. So they just found billions of dollars worth of oil over in Gaza. That's why the war is going on in Gaza. One. They also trying to divide the Nile rivers, where they are the most natural resources. If y'all didn't notice, years ago, they just stopped ships and boats right there in the Niles and shut down the Niles. If y'all didn't know, they just shut down a whole motherfucking, they just shut down overseas motherfucking everything from overseas multiple times in our face to show, look,
I
it's
just
bigger pictures.
I
Like,
peep
it's so many bigger pictures that we got to like touch on, like,
that. I
and
peep
so
that.
many things they gonna pit to make our minds go blank on the last thing that happened, that you can't forget about what happened last, because it's gonna affect what's going on now.
And so they throwing so much in your face. It's like, damn,
Yeah,
oh, I can't. Oh, I can
yeah.
this because
They
last
didn't expect us to still really remember 9/11 right now.
yeah. I mean, I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know why would you not expect us to remember that? But
Just like they
yeah,
don't expect most people to remember who was the president before motherfucking George Bush.
Mm-hmm.
Just like they don't remember that most people expect who's the president before Bill Clinton.
But y'all gotta understand,
Just like they don't
we didn't really
it's a
have
lot of,
social media
the
back
thing,
then.
but
So I don't think it's that they not expecting us or they didn't want
It's
us. Like
fast.
it's just a different time now.
It's
Like
fast.
the
It
way
Yeah.
that we
is.
can find
No,
out
but what they do is
information.
they give you multiple events to prevent you from thinking
Yeah.
about the last time.
It's
This is
fast
what I'm trying to
information.
say.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna keep you. They're gonna keep your mind and your eyes filled with so much chaos and so many different things that you won't be able to even critique what just happened. You know what I'm
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
saying?
You're
Motherfuckers still haven't even
you
registered
can
what the fuck
overstimulate.
happened with 9/11. Do you know how long ago 9/11 was?
You get
Exactly.
We was
overstimulated.
in elementary school when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
I still believe that 9/11 should be a national holiday. I mean, not a holiday, but like a national off day. Like nobody should work that day. We get Martin Luther King Day off. You know what I'm saying?
That's
We get Columbus Day. Columbus Day. What did he do? Who did? What did Columbus do? He didn't do nothing. But we take days off.
That's why a lot of
Days
people
off.
so
don't
okay.
they don't
Well,
honor
let
it.
me
Days
just say
off
one
all
more
these
beat.
other things, but
I'm a
9/11 is like that changed America. It changed
okay.
America.
Well, they just burnt down a whole fucking couple of cities and worlds in different places in front of our face. If that didn't
In
just
front of
change
us.
America, I don't know what would.
I
So
mean,
And
look,
guess
this
what?
the
And they kept
craziest
it
part
going
about it.
so we could
This the
forget.
craziest part about it. They're actually admitting it. They's actually said it on the podium in statements. Political people said, yeah, they have not slipped up, but they've said it bluntly. Yeah, after we burnt down these cities, they said this shit bluntly out their mouths, right? So what I'm trying to get y'all to understand, 9/11, when we say celebrate, we should not celebrate no disasters of America because this shit was
no,
all intent for they build ups. What we
no,
need to do is start waking up the people to learn how to really fuck up the government. If anybody
no, I would
disrupt
never
the
celebrate.
government center had to be disrupted and the people had to take over and the people got to have the power. And if that's not going to be the facts, we're going to continue to fall suit to what it is that they
No,
continue to give
never
us.
celebrate. I would
Mm-hmm.
never celebrate 9/11. But if we celebrate um the
No, you can't
pilgrims,
because we can't do nothing
if we
besides have a
celebrate the
memorial.
pilgrims
But
taking over,
to
Yeah.
we
celebrate
But
the
just a day
actions.
of remembrance though.
Yeah, we
Like
can't do
yeah,
because
nothing but
I don't
have
want
a
y'all to forget.
memorial. But we'll be
that's what it
celebrating the act. We'll be celebrating some envious actions, and what we don't know is in
never
all
celebrate.
actuality that
But
wasn't a terrorist attack. That was our own government attacking us.
okay, Columbus,
Mm-hmm.
Columbus. Hey, we everybody take the day off for that.
That don't exist. Christopher
We
Columbus wasn't real,
over. Okay,
And yeah, they don't even honor that here. They go to school.
who?
and
Oh,
they
well,
changed that into they changed
They've
it.
been stopping that. They've been shutting it down.
okay,
They ain't know none of
president.
that.
Okay, President's Day. Huh? What about President's Day?
Yeah, that's just
That shit
extra.
facade. It's all an illusion.
Yeah. So all it is,
It's all
they
bullshit. It's all distraction.
everything. So this is more important
It's
than
all a
this.
distraction to keep people thinking that they have
And yeah,
birthdays. Not even real.
yeah, no, that's not. But hold on, we finna get back to this Earth. We finna get back to this outer space joint because I ain't finna. You know what I'm saying? I love talk about this.
Then they teach us how. Then they teach us how. Then you just see the guy even identify how we all not even really the same age or real zodiac signs that we think we is. Because in all
Mm-hmm.
actuality, you 9 months born
13.
into your person before
Okay.
you exist
Exactly.
into.
Well,
Exactly.
it's we first it's 13 months. Let's get that straight. It's 13
Yeah,
months.
and it's
Um,
13 months inside of a calendar. They excluded
and
months.
in
They misleaded us in
the
every way, in every
Gregorian calendar,
sense.
the Gregorian calendar set us back what 4 years, if I'm not mistaken. It was either 4 to 6 years or something like that.
And they taught us the compass upside down and backwards.
Yeah, you are you about 4 to 6 years of what you really got. So let's talk about this birthday shit real quick. The birthday is a ritual, okay? Birthday when you how old are you? How old are you? How old are you? Like when you say that shit 3 times, you are manifesting your body to grow older and older and older.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped celebrating my birthday at I think 24.
Me
Was
too.
the last time.
About 20 something. Cut this shit out.
Every time I meet somebody, they be like, "Oh, I never think you woo woo. You look about 24." I'm like, "Cause I am." That's how I feel. That's how I look. Like I stopped doing all it. Don't sing to me. I don't even like people telling me happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? Like I stopped doing that a long time ago. You feel me? It's all rituals. These are rituals.
Mm-hmm.
You do. You turn the lights on. You light candles. You have people in a circle singing to you. You what? Close your eyes. You make a wish. Blow out the candles.
Mm-hmm.
If that don't sound,
Ritual. You know,
you know, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I'm not with that, man.
yeah.
Hey,
And that's the part where people don't want to accept it because they've already accepted it as a delicacy. So it's hard for them to unprogram something that feels so good to them already. You know
mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
Even if it's bad, it's hard to unprogram what feels so good to them. It's no different than what people consume in their body today.
Facts. Motherfuckers know like eating this is bad for me.
Yeah.
It's
We
so
know this shit. We know this shit sterilized. We know this shit processed.
yeah.
And we still eat it. Hell no. People gotta go different. That's what I'm talking about detoxing. Like, man, I'm on a process right now. I go 30 to 60 days. I try to go 62 months straight, but I'm automatically doing 30 days of detoxing every time. No meat.
I mean, I do my water fast. I like to water fast once a week.
Hmm.
And just to get all that.
Just with that water, you gotta burn it out. I was just talking to somebody about this, even though we made up at 83% on water. When we water fast, and we just got to know how to burn it off. Water is so much energy because still sitting water is dangerous. So you got to burn it off. You know, and that's one thing about me. I got what they call like my hands and my feet sweat a lot.
Mm.
So I burn off a lot of anything my body don't naturally accept, it automatically burn
I'm
off.
just getting
Like,
up out of that. Yeah, I sweat easily. I sweat easily.
That's a good thing though.
I sweat easily.
Yeah,
And then
that's your body detoxing. That's good.
and my digestive system so great, like it's so good. Like if
Man,
I
that's
eat
a good
like
thing.
eat
That's a
instant,
good thing.
you feel me? Like
But you can tell like that about guys like us because you can look a guy in the face and you can tell when he got a cliff face, no breaks house in his face. You can tell
mhm.
his body detox well. Most people who body don't detox well, that's where the detox coming from, them
Foods and
pimples and butts.
acne,
Yeah.
shit going on.
Yeah.
You know? So
Yeah.
it's
And
like
sometimes like me, like I got little gray hairs and shit here and there. But sometimes when I rehydrate my body, rest well, and start to detox, I see it re-age. My gray hairs go back black.
that's all it
Yeah.
is. It's about what you put in. It's about what you consume.
Yeah, for
What
sure.
you put in your body.
Yeah, for sure.
It's so much. It's so much that like what we put in our bodies is us alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever we put in is eating us alive.
Yeah, yeah, and then parasites real.
Yeah.
And parasites real. So we put so much into it, and they flush out just as much as you put it in. But you got once you flush it out, you got to balance what you detoxing yourself with. It's like I said, that's all about discipline. They come with discipline.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come with discipline. Like I said, I'm in the process of learning it myself. That's definitely a discipline move. Like I've done it before, but every time I do it, I can tell people all the time, like, man, I feel a difference.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You know,
like I said, we
I stopped eating pork for like
def-
I stopped
definitely
eating
stop
pork
the pork.
for like a minute. You know what I'm saying? For about 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I was like, I don't feel a difference in my body. Like I really don't feel a difference. Because the thing is, first of all, I don't eat pork daily. I don't eat pork all the time. It is very rare that I eat pork. And secondly, I eat once a day. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I eat once a day. Every 24 hours, I'm gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to get to the point where it's every 48.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because the body, it takes 24 to 48 hours to break down all the foods. Why am I
yeah,
eating 3 times a day to make my body overwork?
yeah.
That's when you feel sluggish. That's when you not getting that good sleep. That's when you feel tired, exhausted, and negative. You just gonna feel
Yeah.
negative. You're not gonna feel yourself. So
And that's just what I was gonna say. Some people don't understand that food sometimes nurture. It would nurture. It would give you nutrition, give you the energy in your body, but it would change your mood and your soul.
mhm.
Yeah. Sometimes you be like, okay, I feel good. I feel like I'm full, and you feel good, got a little energy, but your mood and your mind is off track. You can't even think straight with the stuff that you didn't put on your gland now. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Yep, that's definitely that. So that's all. We just got to be more cautious and aware. And like I say, the more and more every day we evolve, we just got to take consistency in what we evolving into and knowing what's best for us.
And I hear a lot of people saying like, man, we gonna you know what I'm saying, we're gonna transcend anyway. We're gonna get up out of here anyway. So why not enjoy what we can while we can on this realm, you know? And I be like, dang, you know what, that do make sense. You know what I'm saying? Because when we go somewhere else, this is not gonna be available to us. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We're not gonna need it.
Yeah, that's facts. But it's all about, like I said. So
Gonna crave it either.
it's all about if you hearing this where you comfortable at with being here.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If that's where you comfortable at with being here, but like you said, some of us trying to transcend and elevate without and what we have to do in order to make the proper transition, we have to take that sacrifice and remove them things in order to open up the obstacles in our mindset that we're trying to really elevate to. So it takes that because, like we said, that stuff can be some of the blockage in our glands sometimes.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So
That can block your chakras. Like,
yeah, it can block our chakras. So
hey,
it's just that sometimes, but definitely, yeah, we guys, like I said, it's just awareness of knowing what we subjected to. When we know what we subjected to, like man, I'm in the process of learning shit. What's the proper way of brushing my teeth? Learning, you know what I'm saying? Just different toothpastes and shit like that to use. And then I'm in the process of also. One thing we don't do in our homes, we haven't even tested none of our water for chloride. We need to start doing that.
in that
You
fluoride
know,
and toothpaste, you know what I'm saying? I mean, even in the soaps, it's in the deodorant. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's ways where you can create your own deodorant. It's ways you have your own soaps. Natural.
Well, well, the coldest thing I seen a guy say that he don't wear deodorant or he don't use deodorant
You
things
know why?
because he said the
His
fruits
pores,
and
what
his
he's eating,
pores.
is not seeking out.
Yeah,
It's really
he
top.
said he said, but what he eating is deodorant as far as the
Mhm.
natural fruits. He said that's what he smell like and taste like. That's why he smell like
Absolutely.
it taste because that's what he
I
putting in
was just
his
about to
body
say,
and that and just that. Yeah. Man,
hey,
one of the coldest detox I did the other day was I blended me some pineapples, some apples, oranges, and cucumbers. Man, when I tell you, man, that shit like
right?
man, it give you man, it gave me a shock that man, and then like you gotta find you some organic shit too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
know
the thing,
what's
like,
different with these
too,
people making genetically modified and what's natural.
so the thing, like, where we at, you know what I'm saying? Like, our neighborhoods, our communities, we don't have those natural foods. You know what I'm saying? We don't have those, what is it called? Whole foods. We don't have those
Hmm.
farming markets. We don't got that.
Farmer markets, yeah. So
We
that's
don't
what we try. They
have
trying to
to.
bring them to us, but the only thing I don't like about what they trying to bring them to us is that they got white people. The white people that's bringing them to us.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same oppressors that's bringing them to us. Now
Exactly.
that part, and
You
I
might
try
go
not.
to the Walmart and get your foods and value, like
Yeah.
whatever.
So one thing we did have, it was a guy up here not too long ago. It was a black farmer that drives up here all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, with seeded watermelon because watermelon my favorite fruit, but I don't like eating watermelons without seeds.
Yeah,
Got to
'cause
have black seeds in it for me.
yeah,
So yeah, the guy he's up here, man. He was a lifesaver. He drove up here from Georgia. He was set up on this vacant lot, and he was selling. He had a big ass truck with nothing but man. I must have spent a ton of money with this guy.
yeah.
Yeah, but
And
but
it's
that's the
worth,
type of stuff that we need.
but it's worth it because I'd rather spend my bread on something that I know that's natural and healthy rather than
Hmm.
what I know that's processed and fumigated.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it's all about
Yep. So that I watched a black farmer talk about like watermelons that's not seeded, and he was talking about how, oh, this is not genetically modified. What we do is take this seed and cross dress it with the seed. What you understand, that's still genetically modifying something that does nothing but also change the hormones inside of something that tempers with the hormones inside the person that inject into them.
mm,
So you still got to know that it's still genetically modified, even if it's a
anything,
natural process of crossbreeding, it's genetically
because you're like
modified
anything that you anything that you have to grow
or take at its natural form.
from a seed and it's seedless, that don't make
That don't make no sense.
yeah. Come on now.
Yeah, that's
You like
facts,
it's
man.
so it's certain days where like I forget to put on deodorant and I'd be throughout the whole day like, dang, I ain't put deodorant. I tweet. And I like I'm good
I
because
don't even
what
stink.
what
Yeah,
I'm doing. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
all about what you ate.
So
Yeah, facts.
that though that poison, those toxins aren't coming out of my pores. It's not, you know.
Yeah, that's
So
facts.
it's all about what you put in your body,
That's facts.
you know. But yeah, we definitely gonna get back into this. You know,
Man,
we gonna
yeah, man, that's 3 hours on the dot, man. We rocked
yeah.
this one out, bro.
Oh yeah, we gonna definitely. This is what I do. You know, like ain't no
Man, I
limit.
love it. Like I said, it's hard to even find common man and people like us. So man, this man be a blessing even just man have these platforms and to have somebody to come encounter with like this, you know.
Nice. Hey, look, I'm on. You know, it's all over. You know, we getting canceled. You
Yeah,
know,
for sure. We definitely getting canceled. We gonna make them people
yeah.
cut us off,
Hey,
cut us in, or cut us off.
look, I've been canceled so many times on TikTok. Like I can't even go on TikTok. I'm afraid to go on TikTok because they said if I get um if I get canceled again, they just gonna delete my whole account. I'm like, you know
Well,
what?
well, Trump not playing about them 75 days, so it's like to take advantage
I
of
don't
it,
even
but you
care
know,
I don't care about TikTok. It ain't even on my phone right now. So
man. Eventually, we're gonna come together where we're gonna have our own platforms, and we don't even have to worry about them people
yeah,
platforms. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're going into. We're going to innovation mode, where we're
I'm
gonna be able
working.
to create our own platform. We ain't got to touch them people platforms no more.
On
Yeah,
it.
where we can open up platform, and maybe that's it. We got council might be the next app that's open here.
You can say any and everything. You feel me?
For
Any and
sure.
everything.
Yeah, for app of freedom of speech for sure.
You hear me?
Yeah,
You hear me? But yeah, it's because when you talk to things like when you start talking, it's not you can't have a limit. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
I don't like getting cut off because there's so much to talk about and there's so much to say. Like one topic can lead to another topic and it can correlate. You know what I'm saying? It can come together and it all makes sense. You feel me?
yeah.
So I'm like, I can't do just an hour. You know,
No,
it gotta be way more. So
no,
yeah,
no, not we can't do an album. We got a lifetime of shit to fix and talk about.
yeah,
You
exactly.
know?
Like I can literally do 3 hours on a live every day. You know what I'm saying? Because there's
Yeah,
so much that's
yeah,
going on. Come on, man.
yeah. And it's so much that people just not really. A lot of people, like I said, the common man and people not aware of. It's going on around them, and they not even aware of it, man.
You need to
That's
wear
the
what?
saddest part about it. So, and like I said, for us to come together and compound as groups and come together and try to bring together, you know what I'm saying, more awareness, this be, you know what I'm saying, this be everything.
Yeah.
This be everything because, like I said, you got so many other people using other platforms to talk about shit that don't even matter.
He's like gossiping. Maybe just be gossiping.
Gossip, and that's
Talk
it.
about other people's lives, like other celebrities' lives. Like, man,
Yeah,
they ain't got
yeah,
nothing to do with nothing. How's that
yeah.
gonna change my life?
Yeah, they not bringing no real awareness. What they doing is they actually just, like I said, trying to capitalize. They trying to
We
capitalize monetary
yeah,
value.
just chasing.
Yeah, they all about monetary value, and that's it.
Yeah, so yeah, we gonna get back into it. Maybe you know what I'm saying. Maybe Sunday. You know, I don't know. It just be. I don't really. I don't really like just hopping on when I'm not. In the mood to talk. You know what I'm saying. Sometimes I just be to myself. Sometimes I just work on myself. Like I gotta cut off everybody.
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for
You know,
sure. You got to ground. That's part of grounder.
yeah, I gotta be by myself. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's part of grounding.
I talk to myself. I do a whole I do this, and I just be
Yeah.
talking to myself in my room type stuff.
Yeah, that's part of grounding, man. And then you're doing something, like I say, you're doing something. You know what I'm saying? You're keeping yourself, like I say, on the tip of your toes. That's something. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that, like I said, it's just more, it's motivation. You know, just do what you do because it's gonna be motivation to somebody else all the time. You know? Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, but something I ain't doing. I ain't been consistent with it. You know what I'm saying? I hop on when y'all call me on. You know what I'm saying? I be definitely every day be saying, hey, I got all the equipment and environment to do it, and I just haven't done it. You know what I'm saying? And be having the urge to we want to get up and just go, man, let me go viral. Let me go not viral. Let me go live real quick and press this issue.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I kind of rather do it as a whole like this though, because I like having everybody inputs and outputs on it though, for sure,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. I like to learn and be able to, I like to be able to teach and learn. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. I don't. I'm not consistent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you was talking about consistency, I'm not consistent on this because I'm not huge on social media. You know what I'm saying? I'm not huge on just hopping on Facebook, TikTok, and
Yeah.
all this. I don't do that. I can't do that.
Yeah.
It's just not me.
Yeah. So what they're saying is you're hungry for your own you're hungry for your own outlet to be able to do this. So man, like I said, it's time to be innovative and think about how to create the next platform.
Yeah, that's what I'm on. I'm definitely on.
Man, bro, bring it on. Whatever you need, bring it on, bro.
We're definitely gonna get to it though.
Yeah, for sure, man. And man, I'm gonna tap in and out with you, man. I'm in, I'm out. I shade, bro.
All right.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
say,
We getting canceled. We getting
we on.
canceled for sure, bro. It's
Feel me?
all love. It's
We about
all right, bro. Love.
love.